Last year, Julian Kay's Mutants in the Now was funded on Kickstarter, a retro-modern mutant animal role-playing game that inspired lost games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and After the Bomb. The black and white comics boom influenced a generation of role-players. When that license was lost, it left the RPG community behind. Mutants in the Now changed that, and now it's expanding its evolution with its first expansion. Mutants in the Now, currently funding on Kickstarter with art by Sophie Campbell of IDW's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Fabio Fontes, designer of Buck Up and Drive. It adds new player options like human mutants, wild mutations, and more exciting player options, new species, weird psionics, fighting styles, and more. And on top of that, corporate criminals, nouveau ninjas, and cerebral horrors expand the villainy arrayed against our anthropomorphic heroes. Moreover, a lineup of designers and artists like Crystal Frazier, Ewan Clooney, and Darren Calvert await in the stretch goals. The Mutants in the Next Kickstarter is running until June 10th, 2022, and both Now and Next are available as part of it. Take a look and let's expand evolution. Hey, it's Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We're playing Mutants in the Now. We've already done a session 0, but this is now session 1, our actual first proper adventure.
Yeah, we're at now.
We're at now is happening now.
And I know that this is about enclaves. I don't know what the title of the scenario is, Tom. Tom is running this. Yeah.
I am. This is episode 1, The Russian Job.
The Russian Job. Cool.
Okay, so
can we introduce the player characters first?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Or players, world, whatever,
Yeah.
All right, Ross, let's start with you.
Hi, this is Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. You may have heard of me before from such podcasts as Role Playing Public Radio. I am playing a mutant raccoon. Her name is Cindy Barr. She let's see. She was an assisted escape from a lab. She is got quite a few skills in engineering, demolitions, gunsmith, rocketry, mechanics, and that kind of thing. She's stealthy and fast, and yeah, she is. She's got a van and a rocket launcher, and we'll find out about the enclaves in a little bit. But the enclave she's in is called the Whisper. So yeah, she's also has climbing claws. She's a trash panda. That's literally a power in this. And she has full fingers and bipedal movement and speech, but she does look 100% raccoon. So just
essentially, it's like even in heavy clothing, someone like that looks like that thing's moving like I'd imagine a raccoon would move
on 2 legs. Yeah. Just imagine a raccoon with a rocket launcher.
Wait, Ross, is Cindy concerned about punctuality?
I mean, any good professional should be.
Does she have a timepiece to help her with that?
Yeah, a stopwatch she found, a pocket watch or a wristwatch. Yeah.
Wow, that's like Pokemon there. It just evolved.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's delightful.
Yeah, so that's Cindy Barr.
Okay, let's go in order. Thad, how about you?
Hello. My character is a big old mutated Maine coon cat named 44. And he was mutated in just a random road accident spill thing.
So stuff fell off a truck.
Yeah, stuff fell off a truck in classic fashion. He's also a member of the Whispers Enclave. He is not really much of a specialist at much. Although he is pretty good at sneaking, climbing, run around doing stuff, but sort of a not good, despite liking other mutants, is sort of bad at interacting with them and often prefers the company of other cats, like just regular cats. One of his skills is handler, so very good at dealing with animals that are unmutated animals of his type. Also learn
street cats in New York in the surrounding areas.
I have a companion animal who is a little long-haired domestic tortoiseshell colored cat that he refers to as little sister. So he's a Maine coon, so he's big and pretty chill most of the time, and it's just here to help the mutant animal cause, and also does sort of weird dance fighting that he learned in a cult that he was in for a little while. Never mind.
Hey, sometimes you have your wild days. Sometimes you
also,
join a cult.
Also, little bit psychic, just a little, just
a touch.
Yeah, just a touch.
That's cool.
I can skim a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't read the whole book; I just skim it.
All right, Chris, how about you?
Yeah. So, my character's name is Bogart, but he prefers to be known by his online handle, Druid. He is a 6-foot-tall mutated cockroach.
Isn't ironic? I think it's ironically that you're the most human-looking of the group.
Absolutely.
Hey, yeah. So like his deal was that, like, obviously, it was a chemical leak, and like, since roaches are everywhere, of course the roaches are getting into all that goop, and so Bogart, mutated and was going through like normal stages of human puberty, I guess you would say, until he was taken in by his mentor out in the country, who is certainly not a foghorn leghorn analog, not at all. No. Anyways, he was taken under the wing of this mutated chicken, and this mutated chicken taught him how to stand up for himself, and it's a cruel world out there, and you have to learn to fight. And the problem is that, like, his mentor was like used in cockfights, unfortunately, and as a matter of fact, that's how his mentor ended up dying. Is that his mentor died in a cockfight, and he took and the only thing he could take of his mentor to remember him by was the severed foot of his mentor, which he keeps as an amulet hung around his neck.
Damn.
No trauma there.
Yeah,
no trauma there.
No, you're good. But we're all normal and healthy.
So, anyways, he makes it to the big city, New York City, and by ways and means, being able to hide his appearance fairly well, not completely. You always see his antenna. He can't get his antenna to stay down. Doesn't matter how much hair gel he uses, his antennas are always out.
So you probably have to go with hats.
Yeah, and or like his wings will shudder or something. But he managed to scam himself into a program for computing for programming paid by the city of New York, and that's how he became this hacker guy. And he started understanding, like what a prized knowledge is. And so naturally, he found himself drifting towards the librarians' enclave, and that's with whom he keeps himself.
And finally, last but not least, we have David.
Hey, everybody. So, my story started out simple enough. I grew up with a great big family, a pride, as it were. And when I say that I grew up with a pride, I grew up as, the pride and joy of Papa and Daddy. And they taught me everything that they knew. Papa used to rub meat on the inside of the boxes so that I could hide inside. And then after we lost them, I was the subject of a deliberate experiment, and that's how I came to be here.
So you were literally a second-hand lion.
Well, no, I was a first-hand lion. I'm a second-hand lion now.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like, you were acquired as a second-hand lion from your first owners.
Yes,
completely original magician duo estate sale.
Completely, yes. And to be fair, growing up was a very magical experience involving a lot of sequins, which, by the way, is why I am wearing these white leather pants, this sequin vest that used to belong to Papa, and I ended up joining the librarians too because I fortunately knew a little information. I don't talk as well as everybody else though, so there's going to be a bit of an accent.
Oh yeah, a lion accent, right?
That's cool. I can read minds and I'm good with other cats.
I promise I'm telling the truth.
All right then. So yeah, you are all members of you have all found each other through certain situations and circumstances, and this you live in the areas about within an 80-mile radius of New York City, and you are all part of one of 10 mutant enclaves that have sprung up in and around New York. Obviously, as you said, there's the Whispers, which is Ross is a member of,
And me.
and and Thad, and the other ones, the Librarians. I believe that David belongs to them, and Chris, that was you, right?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Both of us.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Him and I are the librarians. Yes.
Both librarian. Yes.
All right, like I said, I gave you a little write up, just to, some brief information on all of them earlier.
Yeah. I read it about the turtle mentor person. Let me see here. What is his name?
Archimedes.
Archimedes. Yes.
Yeah, he was an old turtle to begin with when he was mutated, so he's like in the equivalent of like in his early 80s at this point.
Well, he's fine. For a turtle, that's like 40.
Yeah, it's
sure,
a normal. It's a normal age.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing.
So who is Saint N.G. Tyson?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Ah.
Yeah. There are some saints that that some of the group like to look up to. There's Neil deGrasse Tyson. There's Einstein.
Nerds.
Yeah.
Nerds.
There's David Icke.
Oh, God.
Do any of them worship Chester Cheetah?
Oh, no.
No one worships Chester Cheetah. That's silly. That's a cartoon character. Now let me tell you about the lizard people.
Oh, no. How do we deal with lizard people conspiracies in a world where lizard people are real?
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of look. No, when we talk about lizard people, that's not what we do. Just mean lizard people. To be clear.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple of lizards in the librarians are like they're very fond of David Icke. Because the problem is the librarians, they're all about science. They just don't really know how to differentiate real science from BS.
I'm sure that won't lead to problems.
Certainly not.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, you guys have worked over the last couple of years, have worked together enough to kind of become your own group. And so before we begin, tell me what, like, you guys have a home base that you you could visit and live in your respective enclaves, but you guys actually will have a small base of your own, and so you'll need to tell me where it is and what it is.
Well, like, the Whispers are located in an aircraft graveyard
In New Jersey, yeah.
In New Jersey, and the Librarians are in an abandoned small town outside of is that in New York State, or is that also New Jersey?
Let me double check that.
So I figured like somewhere between those two places.
I would almost go with, especially since you have like a van to deal with. I would maybe argue like either an abandoned barn or maybe like an old like abandoned filling station or something that's all boarded up.
Yeah, the librarians, they're also in New Jersey.
Okay, so we're clearly somewhere in New Jersey. And I like that.
By the way, I'm sorry for that, but that's just the way it is.
It's fine. It's not Delaware.
Yeah, I like that, or maybe like an abandoned big box store, but that might be too noticeable. So like, I like an abandoned gas station. Yeah, like a truck stop, like a bigger gas station, like maybe the highway got closed off. Maybe
it's just like one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was just going to say, maybe it's one of those old, like, single pump filling stations that's still got, like, the manual, like, the dial numbers on the gas pump.
Okay, yeah. Like, maybe it was on the road that led into the town, and now that road got closed off because the town is closed. So there's no
road flooded out. You can drive on it with the van, but it's not pretty.
Yeah, exactly. So that's I've been clearing out the road so I can make it easier for the van to get in and out because the tires are getting bald or whatever. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Another thing, everyone will get to choose one thing the base has. This could be related to your own character or just something you think you would like to see this that you have been able to get into this base.
Okay. What to go for? So these are like features to the base itself. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say, like a really nice, like a store, like a fallout shelter that's been converted into like a lounge and hangout pad, like like night, like LED lighting, and like with solar panel on the outside so we can get power from it, and there's like a TV.
So a bomb shelter pad.
Yeah, bomb shelter pad. Yeah, basically.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's a place where we can hang out and talk and watch movies and
not have to worry, not have to worry about people coming in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And but it does have like security cameras. Like there's a security camera monitor so we can see what's going on outside, and like at least one secret exit out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys don't have to go in order. Just whenever, if anyone has an idea.
Yeah, I'm just still thinking.
Okay.
An 8-foot-tall statue of the angry video game nerd.
All right, that's there then.
No! it were mirth, good sir, good game master.
I see. Do not tempt me, good sir. I shall make it so.
No, Bogart found an actual honest-to-goodness cigarette vending machine, and he's trying to get it to work again. That's what he tinkers on.
Oh, like one of the old like 1960s.
Ooh, like one of the pull handle ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Is there any other kind?
I know Sitarra, maybe you could have some sort of like mini stage set up in a garage bay, or like a place to practice magic. You know, like a thing to cut people, saw people in half.
Sitarra needs none of these things. Sitarra does not need a specific place for magic. Magic is all around. Magic is everywhere. Magic is...
Does Sitarra speak in the third person?
Apparently
now.
The longer Sitarra speaks, the more he eventually morphs into Snagglepuss.
Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Yeah.
When Heavens to Murgatroyd comes in, you know he's gone too far.
That's when you need to bring him back down. Yes.
Spray bottle.
I was thinking escape tunnels.
That's pretty good.
Because one of the things is dramatic exit always, but at the same time, this is the kind of magic that I learned. This is how you disappear in plain sight. Trapdoors. But we're not going to limit them to the stage. Oh, no, that would be too easy.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
And I think 44 has sort of out back a nice barbecue pit and a little shack that is used primarily for drying different types of meat.
Nice. He's into barbecue?
Yeah. Because he's what is the one that's not a full carnivore? I paid for that one. Facultative carnivore. Yeah.
Yeah, you can basically, if you have omnivore, you can eat whatever you want.
I do not have omnivore, but so I do primarily still need to eat meat, but that doesn't mean I have to be.
Doesn't have to be raw.
Yeah, doesn't have to be raw. Can be. I got no problem with that, but I like to try new things.
Groovy.
Yeah, that's and one of my long-term projects is to carpet all of the walls inside of the hideout for scratching purposes.
But you could just get a board covered in rope.
I'm just constantly I've decided that one of the things that I constantly bother Cindy about is, hey, can we look? I want to try and steal a couple rolls of carpet. I need to. Can you bring the van? Throw this carpet in the back of the van. I need it.
We've already stolen so much. You just keep tearing.
It's just gonna go wait. It's just gonna go wasted on floors.
You're just gonna waste it yourself. Why can't you steal it?
I'm going to use it on all of the walls and ceilings.
It's just
Rug has feet sticking out.
Okay, well, you're paying for gas this time, then. All right, Jesus.
Rug has boots. Why Rug have boots?
I don't know. I found it that way.
Okay.
Oh well, hey,
Sounds
free
good.
boots.
So, Chris, so it's not going to be the angry video game nerd statue?
No. Make it the nostalgia critic, please. Thank you.
Oh God.
Well, I like the cigarette machine. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I do want the cigarette machine.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and is that everybody?
Yeah.
All right. So that that is your home base. I'll say it's it's closer to the closest enclave is the Whispers.
Okay. The aircraft graveyard. Yeah.
Woo.
Woo.
All right. So it's gonna be a day.
Yeah, and just for our listeners, this is the modern day here and now. There's cell phones and shit.
Right.
Yeah, it's not the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
mutants in the present.
Mutants in the now.
Yeah. Also that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say you've been together for at least at least a year. You've done a few things, obviously. You've proved yourself that you guys are pretty good at doing the shady things that people that have to live underground do.
Mm-hmm.
But did you guys get all your equipment chosen that you got from Character Gen?
Yeah.
Yes. I have a slingshot.
That is amazing.
I have a rocket launcher, a van, some tool belt, and a speed suit.
What is a speed suit?
It's like utility. It's
Okay.
It's faster. Yeah.
And then Ross, let's do this.
Yeah.
Roll a d6 to see how many rockets you have right now.
Yay! D6.
Okay, you got 6 RPG rockets with you.
Nice.
Yay.
I did roll up my gear, but I wanted to make sure that this is all right, because frankly, I ended up with the "don't worry about it" bank account. So I thought, that on the one hand it fits, but on the other, not so much. So how do we feel about that? Do we need to be hurting for money for the story, or do we not need to be hurting for money for the story?
I mean, money is relative because it can be challenging to acquire it.
I mean, having money is one thing. Being able to spend that money is where, difficulties could be pressed.
Yeah, because we can't buy things. We can't
Yeah,
go most of us can't go to a store and buy things.
Druid looks the human mostly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I could pull up my hood, and if it's really dark, maybe no.
Well, I mean, okay, if you happen to find yourselves in Times Square at night, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
I would say my van has tinted windows, by the way. That was probably going to be a requirement.
like illegally tinted windows?
Yeah, draw some attention. It'll be great.
Yeah. Well, tinted enough.
Yeah, well, they said in Archer, like, this van is like rolling probable cause.
I'd imagine Druid and I have probably this whole routine is that anytime if the van gets pulled over, we can quickly change seats really fast when we pull over. And
So
I can hide in the back.
so
It's a well-practiced maneuver.
So
Yeah,
does Druid pretty much have eternal shotgun rights for that reason?
pretty much.
Oh,
Good job, Druid. You got the eternal shotgun seat.
I do actually know how to
Thanks,
drive,
genetics.
Okay, dude, to be fair, any geneticist would I understand mutation, but I really need to know more about yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, but you have a freaking internal skeleton at this point. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's all that chicken feed my daddy done fed me.
Yeah. Clearly.
So anyway,
asked and answered.
so we'll say it'll be a late afternoon. Just kind of whatever you guys are up to at the time, you can decide what you're doing at this moment.
Sydney's probably just working on the van in the garage bay of the gas station. I would assume an old style place would have a one bay garage, and that's where the van.
Oh yeah, it has a one vehicle garage in it.
Yeah, so for an ounce of maintenance is better than a pound of repairs, I think. So,
Put that on a plaque. Hang that on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Ross. So, question: is it is this a relatively new van, or is this something you've maintained and rebuilt for a long time?
I don't know. Probably haven't had it that long, but it's the latest in a series of vans that I've had. None of them are new. Most of them have been stolen. All of them have been stolen or bought for cash at a guy by someone at an underpass.
The max skiers will often acquire stolen vehicles for use for others if they need it.
Yeah. So keeping it running is a part-time job.
Look, no matter what it actually looks like, my brain will automatically replace it with the A-Team van.
Yeah. That's if I keep a van more than a year, it'll get a
It slowly
paint job.
develops a red racing stripe.
Yeah, basically, that's like
And a
after I get
spoiler.
everything working. Yeah, the AC works, but barely. So once I get everything else, the paint job's lower priority than that.
Okay, so I'll say then. Okay, where would everyone else be?
I don't know if I have an audience or not, but I am working on the illusion of making the ball go from cup number 1 to cup number 2 to cup number 3.
Well, you can have a few stuffed animals sitting in chairs.
Either that or other players.
My animal companion, little sister, is watching you intently.
Oh yeah, she's laying on she's laying on a chair, just licking her paws.
Let's see here. I'm currently stuck to the ceiling watching television, upside down. This is so I can appeal to my primal need to scale the walls.
Okay, so you're down in the bomb shelter pad?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, well then I will say it will be Ross who is most likely will be the one to hear a vehicle approaching.
Oh, actually, I didn't go. I was going to say that I have a hammock set up on the roof and I'm just sort of lazing around.
All right, well then you and Ross would then hear a vehicle approaching this rarely ever used stretch of road.
Okay. I immediately hit the lights, hope that they haven't noticed me, and I cautiously peer through a small window, looking with a wrench in hand, because this is not rocket launch. Like, I don't want to use a rocket launcher here.
I mean, to be fair, right now you do have an inordinate number of rockets.
I do.
Yeah, it is more than most people have.
Yeah, to be sure. I know, but this is where we live. It's going to draw a lot of attention, right? So.
I'll say, Ross, this month has been good for your rocket supply.
There's a quiet thump as 44 rolls casually out of the hammock and just falls onto the roof and crawls over to get a peek at what's coming up the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's looks like kind of like an early 2000s sedan. It's clearly seen better days. But
okay.
For sure, you can tell from here the front windows are heavily tinted.
Would have any of us seen this vehicle before? Would we have?
No, okay. You're pretty sure you've never seen this vehicle before.
Okay. Was anyone telling us they were coming to visit?
No.
Okay. Right.
I mean, obviously, your respective enclaves know you live here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm going to sneak to the back to tell Druid about this. So go out the back door and go to the bomb shelter and just crack open the bomb shelter and be like, "Psst, there's someone coming."
Yes, indeed. I felt them. I felt the vibrations.
Chris, that's awesome. Just do that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Excellent. Excellent.
Then get out here. Stop watching TV.
Well, do we know who it is?
No, I'm just telling you now. But you should have come out when we have visitors. You should come out and check out and see what's going on. You shouldn't have to wait for someone to tell.
As quick as a roach. I detach from the ceiling and scurry up the stairs, and I stand right next to Cindy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
And
well, lead the way then, please.
Well, no, we should split up. You take the left side, and I'll take the right side, and we'll just. If they do anything funny, I'll go get my rocket launcher, and you hold them off.
Fine. Yes, I will go right.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, the car. It's clearly not attempting to sneak up on this place.
Okay.
So yeah, pulls into the front, stops in front of the gas station, and engine shuts off, door opens, and a figure kind of wearing looks like a rain poncho steps out.
Mm-hmm. What, wearing a rain poncho steps out?
Yeah, wearing a rain poncho.
What
like
is
a yellow rain poncho?
Yeah, yellow.
Was it a human or is it something else?
No, you can definitely tell from the gate. This is not a human.
What do they smell like? Can I roll to smell them?
Let 44 smell the stranger.
I mean, I have enhanced scent.
Okay, what skill would that be?
There's a bunch of different skills.
Here we go.
It is Let's see. Greater sense of smell can recognize specific scents like species and their general direction, as well as avoid disadvantage due to lack of sight. Or character can even identify others or track recent scents with a successful dramatic roll. So I'm assuming it's a perception.
Yeah, we'll go with perception.
All right.
Meanwhile, do I hear all of this, or?
Oh
no?
yeah, you heard this. You heard it.
Okay, since that's the case, I'm going to sneak out and flank.
Okay, and you can make that roll at an advantage because whatever it is downwind to you.
So what am I rolling for perception?
Do you have any perception?
It's percentile, but it's percentile.
Okay, so it's just D100.
But since you're at an advantage because of the wind,
okay.
you can flip it if you want to.
Okay. Well, my base skill gives me a 68%. I'm assuming that's what I go off of.
Yeah.
Okay. What about me for sneaking up? Same thing or not?
Well, there is a sneak skill.
I do have a sneak skill.
Okay, it's just a standard roll.
I got a 63 out of 68, so I will take that.
Well, then that is a success, sir.
And the smell is...
you're smelling a frog.
Is it a frog that I know personally or just a frog?
No, it's I'll say you know a frog or two. You're pretty sure it's not one you've ever met.
I mean, I assumed, I assume our enclave is probably pretty well mixed species wise.
Oh yeah.
Some of my best friends are amphibians.
David, so you rolled a 16?
I did indeed.
So yeah, you're pretty sure you are one with the afternoon. I was going to say one with the night, but it's late afternoon.
Going to get into position, wiggle my hiney, ready to pounce.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like target sighted and locked. Initiate butt wiggle. And he just he's like, hello.
Also,
hello?
cell phone.
Like, all right, I'll come out with wiping my hands with a dirty rag.
Okay. Oh, by the way, does your group have a name, or do you not?
Oh crap!
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Ooh. How about the pit stops?
The pit stops. All right.
I like. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
also yes.
Yeah. He says yes. Hello. I'm looking for the pit stops.
Well, howdy, partner. You come down to the right corner. What can we do for you?
Did she always have an accent?
That's how you put him at ease that way. Shut up.
Good. Yes. The directions were so hard to follow here. He awkwardly comes over, like his hand. I was like, "Hi, my name's Gerald. It's good to meet you."
Hi, Gerald. I'm Cindy. What can we do for you? And who gave you our address?
I visited the librarians earlier. I was asking if they knew of a group like yours, and they recommended you.
Uh-huh. Oh, did Archimedes spill the beans?
No, I'm pretty sure he was unconscious. I was pretty sure he was on something at the time.
Oh, yeah. Well,
he was muttering something. He was muttering something about the magnetic sphere of the Earth and ice cream.
Magnets are really mysterious, but enough about that. Sure. Come on in. Well, do you need some water or anything? We got some bottled water.
But by the way, David, you're pretty sure. Yeah, you are. He has no idea you're there.
Going to continue to move closer.
That's kind of you. Thank you. It'll be so good to get out of this.
Cindy has yet to give me the all clear signal. Therefore.
Yeah. So, what faction are you with? Which enclave are you with?
I'm not affiliated with anyone really. I'm I'm on my own in the world.
In the world. Wow. Well, that's really interesting. But obviously librarians trust you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be allowed in their little clubhouse, would you?
I brought a donation of books, and that seemed to win them over a little bit.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that's fair. Well, come on in, yeah, get out in the sun, and tell me all about your problems. Did you come alone, or is anybody with you?
Oh, no, it's just me.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't followed. I'm not very good at seeing tails or anything.
Great. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, thank you. I feel like this cannot shake the feeling that that I'm being followed, and it's very it's upsetting.
Okay, I'll gesture to Sitarra to that. It's okay. Yeah.
So, David, you just break it right then?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. You know what the all clear is?
Yeah.
It's Cindy checking her watch.
Yeah, I check my watch.
I'll say, so from his point of view, suddenly David just appears. He's like, oh God, oh, he's like, that's impressive. That's probably why you were recommended, right?
Sure it is. Come on in. Yeah, let's sit down. So what can we do for you?
Well, but as I said, I'm not affiliated with any enclave, but I have businesses and interests that I pursue, and well, I've come across a very profitable business venture that I unfortunately cannot do alone. I require a group like yours with skills that could see this job to completion. It could be a very profitable day for you if you were to agree to help me.
Oh, okay. What kind of job is this then?
Well, it's acquiring something by less than legal means.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I don't know exactly where it is right now. I only know it's going to be transported via truck 2 days, 2 nights from now.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that with the help of those such as yourself, we could uncover all of this. You could help me acquire this thing and get it to my buyers, and could be a very substantial payday in it for you.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can hitting a transport is certainly possible. I mean, hey, let's face it, we're all technically criminals. We're all not exactly people with civil rights and due process of law or anything.
Yeah, 44 comes strolling in, having gotten bored of eavesdropping from the roof. It's just like, yeah, laws are just abstract threats by strangers who hate you.
Yeah. So yeah, this ain't nothing new. But if you could tell, like, is this like an armored truck, or just a SUV
a commercial truck,
like a semi truck?
Yes.
Okay, so is it what's the package then? How big is it? How heavy is it?
I would say about it. Not small. I would say maybe 500 pounds.
Oof.
It's not overly large, but it is very heavy.
Well,
so what is the lift roll, by the way? Like, is there a way to figure out?
Yeah, you can look at if you look at your strength, there's actually it's your strength and your size determines how much you can lift overhead. So what's because your size has like a modifier.
The derived attributes are on page 65 if there are any that you haven't figured out yet. But yeah, lift is strength times 10, your entire strength score, not the bonus, times 10.
Yeah. It's modified by your lift modifier from your size.
Yeah.
So what's your size category?
You might get a bonus because you're big.
Well, it depends on what size. Well, that's what I was asking. What size are you?
I am the size that puts me at 6 feet on the table, so I think that's 10.
That's a lift.
Okay, yeah, you're just normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my strength is 22.
Yeah. So you can't lift it. It's more than twice what you can lift.
By myself.
Yeah, by yourself. If it's 500 pounds, it's either a super dense object or like a pallet. Like 500 pounds is a lot. We can do that. But is this like one object, or is it like what can you tell us about the package? Like that'll help us, because we're definitely going to need. It's not the 500 pounds more than one person can carry. Mr. Harold.
I don't know much. I don't know much about it. I only know that I have some contacts with the humans that very much want this, and they're prepared to make a substantial offer. I can tell you this right now, that if you agree to take the job, he reaches into his. He's wearing. He's also about a little less than 6 feet tall, so he's about the same size as David. He reaches into the poncho, but I can offer. He takes an envelope. I can offer you this right now if you take the job.
What is it?
Open up. It's an envelope full of cash. They said there's 5,000 there as a down payment.
So I have telepathic skimming, which means that while I don't get context, I do essentially I can sort of hear whatever their sort of surface thoughts are. Let's see. It says is it a strike, or it can be done as a strike? Okay, no. Okay, so the standard is just if someone is sort of nearby, I can get an idea of what their sort of surface thoughts are. So is there anything immediately, like, I don't know, anything that pops up surface wise that's like not telling us stuff or wanting to avoid, as far as I can tell?
You can definitely tell that he knows a little more about this shipment than he's letting on. But you can also tell he is desperate. He's desperate to get his hands on it.
I standing behind him, I look over at Cindy and sort of gesture slightly upward with my thumb, like in terms of when he starts talking about price.
Okay.
He says, "But I can offer you that, the 5,000 now, plus another 45 when the job is done."
Sorry, 45 now and 45 after?
No, it's 5,000 now and 45,000 when the job is done.
Well,
I like it the other way.
Yeah, why don't we do more of a 50-50 thing, because we're gonna have expenses. We're gonna have to get additional set of wheels, some equipment just to be able to stop us.
This is all the cash I could muster for this right now. I'll tell you what. I do know that this truck will be moving valuable things other than the one I need. I mean, you can have free reign to take what you want from it.
Okay. Well, what is the then how are we going to know what the object looked like then, other than it being 500 pounds?
I have a package number that will indicate the correct package for myself.
And if we were to open this package,
the client has asked it to be unopened, but they didn't say that there would be dire consequences if it were opened.
Okay.
Then there should be no matter of us looking at it. But I should promise you this: that if it's sketchy, we will find you.
I'm hoping to go with you.
Oh.
Huh. Okay.
There might be a slight complication.
Yeah.
I have it on good authority that the Mavericks are also interested in this job.
Ooh, it's a race.
Wait, did you tell them about this job, or is someone else also?
No, I was when I was asking around for a group. I mentioned it. I mentioned it to one of them in the library that I was going after a truck, and they said, "Oh yes, the Mavericks asked about a truck from around the same time, just a day ago, yesterday."
Oh, okay. Well, that makes okay. Well, we don't want to. Well, they're the Flyers, huh? Yeah.
Birds.
Birds. Yep. Well,
says the group with 2 cats.
So, well, we'll let us worry about them. They if they're birds, are going to have a hard time carrying a 500-pound thing away. At least on wings.
I don't know if that's a good sign, because that kind of means they're probably going to come with some vehicles of their own to deal with.
Yeah, well, once they're on, then they're on the ground, and then they lose their greatest advantage.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
so does that mean you'll take the job?
Yeah. Of course.
He starts pumping your hand like, "Oh, thank you so much, thank you." This is wonderful news, wonderful. I said I don't have much, but I can give you some. The name of the company is called the Eastbound Shipping Company.
Eastbound Shipping Company.
Yes.
Okay.
I know they have two major offices in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Their primary headquarters is near the Brooklyn shipyards.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one about 30 miles down I-95.
Okay.
But I do know their headquarters is the location that would have all of their shipping details. I'm not sure if the branch office out there would have everything.
Okay. So that means we're going to have to go into the city.
Yeah. So really, what your information is, it's going to be transported 2 days from now. At what point are you going to know what truck it's on, or is that?
That's why I needed your help. I need to find out what truck it's going to be.
Okay, so that's our first thing, is to actually go to the headquarters and get the actual truck.
The branch office may very well have it.
Okay. Well,
mights versus will.
Do you have that number, that tracking number for us now, or is that not?
Yes. It gives you it's like a 12-digit number.
Okay. So we can, yeah. Well, yeah, sure, of course, we can definitely do this, Gerald. And you want to come with us? Are you wanting to tag along with us the entire time, or are you going to let us get some work in and then meet up for the big night?
Well, I mean, I need to be with you when the package is actually acquired. But I can go back to the library and wait there for you until it's time.
All right, yeah.
I mean, you're the experts.
Well, yeah, a lot of these breaking and entering things. I don't know how stealthy you are, Gerald, but this is the thing for experts. One mistake gets everybody caught.
Yes. I have some skills, but sadly, nothing in the infiltration department.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want to screw up the job before we even get to the big night, do we? Yeah.
Just reach over.
The Frogman can't play Frogman.
Well, don't worry. Yeah. Well, this will be a fine job, and so you'll have the 45,000 for us after we get the object. It'll be a handoff, right?
It's like I'll have the money when the handoff is made. Okay. I was also kind of hoping that you could accompany me for the handoff. I don't know if I should be there making the handoff by myself.
It depends on how much you trust those people you're doing business with.
I trust them. I definitely don't trust them. But if I'm not alone, then it'll definitely help the situation for them to pay.
Yeah. No, because they'd have a lot of reasons to just shoot you and keep the thing and the money.
I thought the same thing. I did think that. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, healthy paranoia.
Healthy paranoia. Great. Well,
this is fantastic news. Thank you so much. Here, I have a phone. Let me give you my number. You can call me whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
If you need anything else from me.
Oh, sure. We might need more information, and if your source gives you any more information, please tell us as soon as you know.
Oh, and if you do need more money, I mean, that's the only cash I could get. But I have a couple of debit cards that I could use if I needed to.
Sorry, question. Raising a paw.
Mm-hmm.
How long after the job or is the expected handoff supposed to be?
It's going to be the same night.
Okay,
that's pretty risky. I mean, we can't travel. We can only travel so far in a night, and there's going to be a lot of heat after a big heist, like stopping a semi truck full of goods. Will probably make, especially if it's in a populated area. So that's pretty risky.
Well, the payment will be significant. I promise you.
I'm sure it will be. So yeah, it's worth just letting you know. There's a bit of risk. But yeah.
Oh, I understand. I've seen movies like this. I clearly that's true.
Well, this ain't a movie. This is real.
Oh yes, very good, very good. Yes.
All right. Well, Jared, you have a good day, and we're going to get planning. We'll give you an update as soon as we hit eastbound shipping, because we need to find out what truck it's on. Can't just. I'm sure they have more than one truck, and more than one truck will be running that night. And that wouldn't be any good to hit the wrong truck, now would it?
Oh no, we certainly wouldn't want to do that. No. Okay. Well, I'll let you use your experience to get the job done, and I'll be ready when you are.
So did Gerald give us the package number, like, so we know what to look for? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like a 12-digit number.
So after Gerald leaves, just like, one, who are these humans? Why they know a frog, and they're willing to use this frog to get what they want.
It's a setup.
I mean, he doesn't know that it's a setup, for as far as I could tell, but it's probably a setup.
If it's a setup, we haven't pissed anybody off enough that they're willing to give us $5,000 just to.
I wouldn't expect it's a setup for us in particular. I think that they're setting up the frog.
Burn him. Spend the money.
Yeah.
We could just have a party and not do the insanely risky thing. But on the other hand, it sounds like there's a truck full of goodies at least.
He didn't seem to, as far as I could tell, be lying about anything.
It would behoove us, I believe, to talk to our compatriots at the librarians.
Oh yeah, you might want to check out his. Check out his story.
We should see if this story is at all true.
I got an idea for the dealing with the Mavericks. Actually, if we can get a hold of the truck, we could switch numbers on the truck, and the Mavericks mark their own trucks that they want with UV paint. So if we can get in ahead of time, we can mess up their paint or mark the wrong truck with UV paint, to lead them astray. So I feel like once we need to get into the headquarters soon to see what we can figure out and see what truck to get. And
probably better to hit the headquarters. It's better to hit the place that's gonna have the information than the place that might.
Well, let's head out tonight then. No time's a wasting, and a van's good enough to go. But yeah,
I hate going to the city.
Where is the eastbound shipping office? By
Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn.
It's near the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I mean, you're going into the city, but you're not crossing over into Manhattan.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah,
it's okay, brother. There's food.
It's loud and it smells weird.
Yes, it smells of all the fish.
It is home.
Yeah,
not wrong about that.
Delicious fish. And
there are humans everywhere.
People barely eat their pretzels and pizzas before throwing them away. It's great.
That's true.
Yeah,
I saw that rat thing. It's had a pizza.
Yeah,
it's legendary.
Food with food.
Okay,
what a terrible way to refer to the mayor of New York. That rat thing. How can you?
Hey-o.
So, are you going to check out the librarians as well?
Oh yeah.
Yes, either I or Sitarra should use a phone or a friend and see if Gerald's story is at all true.
I'm going to start by doing just that. Sending a text message to friend over at librarians. Hey, did you guys see this frog?
LOL.
Lion emoji.
Okay, you send the text. About a minute later, your phone rings. It's like, hi. It's like, hey, Sitarra. It's Marie Curie. How you doing?
Rawr.
Yeah, hi. Hey. Yeah, is your friend nearby? you're like,
He says he's fine.
oh, good. Hey, hey, is Druid there?
Just hand the phone to Druid.
You're speaking to Druid.
Like, oh, hey, Druid, it's Marie Curie. You know her. She's a she's a mutant fox that's a member of the.
How could I not? Named after the famous nuclear lady that we all know, Marie Curie herself.
Oh, I know, right? So anyway, sorry. You were asking about the frog.
Yes. Did you send a frog to where I live?
Yeah, he went to talk. He went to talk to the boss. He's been out of it lately. So, but he was asking for about a crew for a job involving a truck.
Since when have the librarians discussed so nakedly acts of brigandry?
Like, well, actually, no. That all enclaves openly discuss stuff like that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
There is no law. We are non-people.
That's how all the enclaves get the stuff they need to survive.
Should I expect this to happen again, yet again in the future, Marie?
Like, well, I mean, only if they ask about you. I mean, you guys are amazing, right?
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I mean, it was a little weird. I mean, he said he wasn't from any of the enclaves.
That's
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a few independents operating around there, but I've never heard of him.
Well, the whole thing is fishy to me, very fishy. However, we are bored, so we're chasing this little tail of yours.
But yeah. Oh, well, hey, if you're accepting his job, be careful. Iceman was in here earlier for the Mavericks.
Iceman.
But yeah, every member of the Mavericks, they have a call sign as a name.
Would I be familiar with this Iceman?
I'll say you've met him. Yeah, he's a pretty militant bird when it comes to this.
Iceman curses.
Food.
Hated foe.
Food.
We got to catch him if you want to first before. Okay, so his story checks out. It sounds like the Gerald story.
I mean, yeah, as much as it can,
as much as it can be. So yeah, I mean, we there's a possibility of a lot of money. This loot is really interesting. I'm just curious about it, and there's possibility of side loot. So we ain't got nothing better going on. So I say let's go for it.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I'm just that's
the team vote.
The job. I'm not worried about the job. That all seems fine. I'm just worried about the very quick changeover handoff when we get shot in the head.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Look,
that's what I've been saving the rockets for.
Save at least a few rockets.
Yep, definitely.
Well, like I said, it's a good rocket month, so you're set there, Ross.
Rocket month.
Okay. Yay. Okay. So I'm going to start planning for our burglary of eastbound shipping tonight. Yeah.
So you're going to drive into the city?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Beep, beep.
So, Ross, you taking any special precautions for sneaking into the city?
I probably
obeying the traffic laws.
Obeying the traffic laws, wearing a hoodie while I'm driving, and basically tinted windows,
wearing a convincing wig.
Yeah.
Wearing a Guy Fawkes mask, the usual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're driving into town with an 8-foot lion in the back with a set of throwing knives, by the way.
Yeah. And there's a rocket launcher back there. And
nothing suspicious at all.
Don't worry, we paint the tip orange.
I'm using the rocket launcher for a pillow at the moment.
Yeah.
So wait, David, you're 8 feet tall?
Yes.
Yeah, because he rolled to be larger than his size category.
Which is why I had to bump it down to a 10 instead of the basic 11, because 250-foot, 8-foot tall lion is a little bit more believable than a 12.
12. That's a lot of lion.
That's a lot of lion. That's way too much lion.
All right. So anyway, you're going in. It's just straight burn up the highway.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be after dark before you arrive.
Oh, good. I like dark.
And Ross,
does Cindy Barr have to use short round shoes to drive the car?
Hey, Ross, how tall are you?
Oh, I'm actually like 6'2". I'm like size.
Okay.
Yeah, we're.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're all size category 10, aren't we?
I am. So
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the only reason that Sitarra is bigger is because of just happenstance. But
yeah.
Well, Cindy's more like 6'5", but she's got her heels on.
Well, I mean, I needed to be big enough so I could carry the rocket launcher around without problem. So,
Yeah, otherwise you'd just be dragging it everywhere.
Exactly.
Take you a long time to get set up.
Yeah, very heavy.
All right. Well, okay. So you're coming in. Sun is just about to set. You're almost there, and there is a traffic slowdown ahead of you.
Okay.
But then, it's only, and then about the time that you kind of slow to a stop, you then see there are flashing lights about half a mile ahead of you.
Is this like a check? Does it look like a checkpoint, or like they're just there because of an accident or something?
Looks to be a checkpoint up ahead.
Okay. And there's no way we can get out at this point.
Yeah, at this point, a whole bunch of traffic has pulled up behind you.
Okay. We do the switcheroo.
I guess Druid's driving.
Yeah, Druid's driving. Do any of us have human looks at all, or is it
No?
just?
No, I'm a big old cat.
All right. Okay.
I'm pulling a blanket over me and little sister, who is also with me.
Why did you bring the cat too?
Because she's my animal companion.
Okay.
She does stuff.
Okay.
Why did you bring the rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Well, because that's a problem solver, all right? That's a tool that can be used to solve problems.
Yeah,
Little sister solves problems.
Yeah, that's probably, why wouldn't he bring the rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Little sister solves problems all the time.
Yeah. She keeps an eye out for things for me.
Did you bring little sister with you?
Yeah. She's back. Yeah, we were hiding under a blanket or a tarp or something. I assume more like a tarp, so that we look like a pile of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so Chris, you're now behind the wheel, and there's a New York City police checkpoint, right ahead of you.
Okay, and there's nowhere to really like pull off or turn around or anything like that.
No, you're going through this thing.
All right. I slowly and respectfully approach the checkpoint.
Okay. And there's an officer of the flashlight. He waves you forward.
I go forward.
He's like, "Good morning." He's like, "Morning, sir. Where are you headed tonight?"
Well, I'm headed back into the big city here. Just got to, pick up the last shift of my last job.
I say well, sorry to bother, but we are currently looking for a van that was involved in a robbery not 10 miles from here.
Robbery of what? Who got it?
Like a small branch of small bank branch.
I ain't been by a bank at all this week.
There's you alone in there, sir?
No. I got my buddy here, Cindy. Cindy, look at the police officer.
Hi.
Why would you do that?
I'm a furry. I'm testing out my new costume.
I see. Okay, Chris.
Going up to the New York Fur Con. Yes, that's right. It's coming up this week. She and I.
So, Chris, the level of sus that the cop is getting is quite large. You're gonna have to say something.
What can I do for you, officer, in this moment?
Do you actually have like a skill for fast talking?
Actually, I do have the misleading skill, so I will start talking the cop's ear off about oh man, I can't wait to meet all my fur friends at the furry convention where there are others like me in my costume that is too complex to get out of.
That is, mislead, attract, or divert the subject's attention.
Yeah. Do you know many people have a fursona? What do you think your fursona would be, officer? I think it would be a German Shepherd. Isn't that appropriate? That's just a joke. It can be whatever you want. Maybe an otter. What do you think about otters?
Okay.
So that is a 16 out of 72.
Okay, and he's going to I will have him. It's essentially going to be your fast talking versus his. Like, is this person for real? I'm actually going to roll. I'm going to roll some hard dice here.
Get him.
Well, at least
Jesus
I succeeded.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's a 99.
Ah,
that's always a crit failure.
I think he actually is a furry.
Yeah.
He's actually like, oh no, it's like, wolf actually.
Oh, okay. Yes, that yes, I can see that now.
He's like, good Lord, that is very realistic. Who did you do that?
Oh, it was
Yeah, that's right, sir. This little lady, she put it all together herself. She done got the fur. She did the makeup. She got the little glass beady eyes for her eyes.
Yeah, they're very beady. Yeah, no, my eyes are terrible. Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
They're so lifelike. They reflect they really reflect.
Uh-huh.
I said, boy, stick your head here in the van and get a whiff of it, because she smelled like a raccoon too.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no. Uh-huh. A raccoon that's been working on a van for a few hours. Yeah.
How you like that? Her job is that she goes and fixes cars.
Uh-huh. That's my persona. I'm a mechanic.
He's like, oh yeah, it's like, all right, well yes, all right, well all right, yes. He kind of goes back and it gets on his radio. You can actually hear him say like, yeah, this is totally not the van.
Yay.
He says thank you, like drive through.
Okay.
Thank you. I say thank you. My guy gets nervous, he starts talking like his dad. You know, when he's calm, he goes back to the robot nerd.
Oh yeah.
I punch Druid in the shoulders. Like, thanks a lot.
That was fun. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, it sounded like you were the one who got us out of trouble.
Yeah, I guess I'm just. People think there's a lot of people looking for that raccoon furry in this area. I'm tired of that. I don't. I'm just. There's one day someone's going to see through that. All right. I mean, you have to be kind of online to even know what a furry is. Like,
I don't know, man. It's 2022. Like, I think you hear about it more.
Yeah, I know, but there's still people who don't know. All right, and I'm just sooner or later we're going to run into that grandma who doesn't.
Or there are those weird conspiracy people who think that there's cat litter at high schools now because they're crazy.
Yes.
Well, I want you all to know though that there's a non-0% chance that one of these episodes is going to take place at a furry convention.
What? No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, can Cindy get back behind the wheel? I don't trust Druid even slightly.
Oh, hey, Chris, do you actually know how to drive?
No, it's not. I just looked at my skills. No, I can't operate a vehicle whatsoever.
You can't.
Like,
okay,
I could put the thing in neutral, but after that, I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, I was probably like telling you what to do when you were driving initially. It's like, all right, push down a little, just ease on the gas. One of these days, I'm going to have to teach you how to drive.
And probably be a good idea.
Let's see.
I'll just watch a YouTube video. Thank you.
Let's see here. So,
okay, yeah, you are now in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, you can make untrained rolls, but when you do that, you use the base skill from the lower of the two skills attributes, and you cannot get advantage. So, yeah. And if you do it in a fight, it's at disadvantage. So, yeah. Driving uses perception and speed, so whatever the two lower is, that would be your percentage of it. So, yeah. Anyways.
So yeah, the rest of the way, it's if you're following all the traffic laws, then yeah, you about it's I'll say it's about 5:45 p.m. when you arrive at the headquarters for the Eastbound Shipping Company.
Cool. Is this what time of year is this?
I'll say it's early summer.
Okay, so it's still light.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
And, yeah, it looks like it's a big truck depot. Like it looks like they bought one of the old service buildings from the old shipyards and converted it into a truck depot. So it's a very large structure.
Okay, so they like load it from nearby ships and put it in trucks and then ship it out. It looks like okay. So the cargo's coming in on a boat.
Well, you don't know that. You just know this company is going to be shipping it.
Well, it's probably coming in on a boat because like
Yeah.
that's where all the other cargo is coming from. Because we're at the shipyards, right? Or we're at the docks, right?
Yeah, you're near the Brooklyn docks.
It's not like it would have gotten on a plane. It's not like somebody drove this from the airport to this place to then ship again.
No, I mean it's actually, I mean, it would not be it would not be a long drive from here to JFK.
Oh, okay. I guess I could have come from the airport. So all right, so there's a bunch of loading docks and a bunch of trucks and a big lot for the trucks to drive in and out of, right?
Yeah, no, it looks like like dozens and dozens of trucks come through here all the time.
Is there fencing around the lot? Can we get to the building?
The parking lot's open, but yeah, the building itself has like 10 feet high fences with razor wire.
Oh, that's nothing. It's fine.
Well, I mean, if the parking lot's on fence, then we can get to the loading docks without having to go over a fence, right?
I mean, I suppose, but the longer a vehicle they don't recognize is parked there, I feel like that's.
Well, yeah. Also, I mean, how busy is it right now?
It's almost 6, but there's still a lot of activity here. Like lots of trucks coming and going.
They probably were getting all so
fantastic.
Okay, so it's either go deal with a lot of people or deal with the fence to get even close to the building, or go through the front door, which is going to be.
Yeah, I'll say the entrance to the parking lot does have a security gate.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. It's like it's more like one of the wooden bar, security bars. But there is a guard.
Are there any solid walls around this perimeter?
It's mainly a fence, but the part that looks out onto the East River does have some walls.
All right, I'm just telling you guys, I'm adhesive, and I got climbing as a hobby skill.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to go up this thing or no?
Oh yeah, I can. I have climbing claws. I could follow. I could go with you.
I also have climbing claws.
Everyone can climb.
Sitarra.
David, do you have climbing claws too?
No, my claws are hooked.
Oh yeah, yours are for killing.
Okay,
mine are meat claws. But I am also very good at sneaking my way in. So, can I make a burglary roll to see what the best, easiest way is in?
Well, what we could do is, well, I mean, the main thing is the fence. How are you going to get over that barbed wire? Like, I could drive the van up against the fence, and that would give you enough height to pause, and then you could lay a blanket over the barbed wire and then jump over. But if somebody sees that, it's going to be very visible.
I've got Spring Leap as an ability, so I can make that jump even without the truck there.
Oh, okay.
You can all make
Well, I have a burglary skill. Can I just roll that to give me an idea?
That's also what I was asking. Can I make my burglary roll too?
Yeah, everyone who has burglary can make it.
I fail that.
I'm not a burglar. How dare you?
Yeah, I mark that because I fail that. So maybe I'll learn from this. It is a hobby skill, so yeah.
Well, yeah,
mine's a success.
Mark your failures, but so David, you made it?
Yes.
Okay, well, you see a few things. There are a lot of cameras.
But there's also a lot of trucks, I'm guessing.
Oh yes, there are a veritable plethora of trucks.
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take the unseen route and just... Do you know how much space there is actually under a semi-trailer? Like, there's enough that I can crawl my way through that without even, having to get all the way down and belly crawl. I can probably make my way from here to there without being seen by people or cameras.
It's possible.
Well, I am a hacker, by the way. Could I hack these cameras off?
Oh, you'd need access to the actual.
You need access to where the actual camera feed is.
Was there a Wi-Fi thing? Can you connect to that?
Ooh, there's a thought.
Okay, yeah. You want to scan for Wi-Fi?
Yes. Do I roll a D100 for this?
Yes. Whatever your hacking skill is.
Okay. Now weigh that versus. Let's see here. Would that be InfoSec?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's InfoSec.
Okay. All right. And And that way, then it gets the larger of my skills. Yeah,
Is it a professional or a hobby skill?
it's a professional skill.
Yeah, the higher of your two attributes.
Okay, so that would be cognition.
Yeah. So what's your base cognition?
That'd be 72. So is that a
Oh.
pass or fail?
Yeah, it's a pass.
Pass, excellent.
58 out of 72. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, you're scanning. Discover there's something interesting. There is a standard. There's a standard. Looks like a. It's called. There's a Wi-Fi channel called Eastbound. That's like it's protected by a password, but it's. And then there's a unmarked. There's also an unmarked Wi-Fi system into this building. It's nameless.
Okay, so how many skill checks you want me to do to get to the bottom of this unknown signal?
Well, it's that would be infosec again to try to break it.
Okay.
So, are you going to try to get into the buildings, the standard Wi-Fi, or this other one?
What does my intuition tell me which way is going to be a more direct route to shutting down these cameras?
Well, I will tell you that I'll tell you enough to know that hacking the unnamed one will be with a disadvantage.
So that means
Do you guys say that? Okay, so I'm going to go with that. I bet that's where most of the security settings are. Okay, let me add it. I'm going to roll.
Okay, which means
so roll again.
All right, 53. Is that still a victory?
no, roll again.
Oh,
It's
You rolled
I
disadvantage.
just
twice.
did.
Yeah.
It's disadvantage, and you take away the higher roll.
Oh, okay. So let me see. Okay, so
Wait, for this, wouldn't taking away the higher roll make it more likely to succeed if you're rolling under?
Yeah,
your
no,
score?
it's disadvantage means you take away the better of the two rolls.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. So in this
okay,
case,
so
he does
78.
fail.
That exceeds my base score. So is that a failure?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, fuck it up, fellas.
No, it's I mean, it's not okay. It's not a huge failure. It's just like the security on this other Wi-Fi is like insanely good. In fact, like oddly, there's a lot of security for just a Wi-Fi thing on a shipping company.
Okay, so something's clearly up. Regardless, we can't get in. So the security cameras, as long as we can call it is one of. I'm gonna Bogart and I can climb to the roof.
I can climb.
Okay. Well, maybe
or sneak. Whatever.
Like everyone but David can climb really well.
Yeah. We're very good climbers.
I just don't know what the plan is. So.
But David's also really good. David's also really good at stealth.
I can sneak.
Well, all right, yeah. Just everyone for themselves. Everyone go in. Figure out a way.
Okay,
in.
Okay. So, David, are you doing the try to get under a truck?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, first make a stealth roll to approach one of the trucks unseen. Everyone else can make their
climb
make
check.
it. They can make a climb check because the wall on the other side is like 15 feet high, so they're not expecting anyone to get there.
Yeah, I make the shit out of it.
Jesus,
as do I.
Nice, David. Okay, so far so good.
Oh shit! I don't make my climbing roll.
Now there is a will mechanic. You can re-roll by spending your point of will.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right. I suppose I can.
I only have 1 point of will, so obviously.
I have a pretty decent amount of will. Nope, failed that too. So I'm just gonna sit here in a lump for a moment and think about what I'm going to do.
You in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everyone who's climbing, have they climbed? Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I succeeded.
Okay. All right. So essentially, you guys. We'll go. First, you guys get to the back wall. There's no cameras along the back wall because it's a 15-foot high, solid brick wall. And Ross is he barely he almost doesn't even bother to get his hands in there. He's over it. So yeah.
Yay.
Also, so Chris, you scale, you climb over that thing like a boss. David, you are one with the shadows, and there's the trucks have to stop to get checked in, so you easily just jump from a bush and climb under a truck, and you're gonna have to make one more roll, which is basically to hold on. But you definitely, no one saw you approach.
One of these days I will remember how to roll properly.
Oh, that's a crit failure.
That is a crit failure.
Ooh.
Definitely mark it.
Yeah, we're a well-known, well-oiled fucking machine of killers, baby.
You know it. Okay, so 44. You were just heading up that thing, and a piece of rock slipped up from the wall under you.
Man, that stupid wall.
And you go crashing down and hit a number of trash bins.
Thankfully, I do have that thing where falling is what's the name of that thing?
Oh, the riding reflex thing?
Yeah, fall riding. Because I'm decent at climbing, but I'm not great at climbing up, but I'm not great at climbing down. So,
all right, and so you fall, but you land like a cat.
Yeah,
onto some trash bins.
Just gonna think about my life for a minute.
And that's where you're like, oh, hey, is everyone okay over there? It's a woman's voice.
Hide in the trash.
All right, I'll allow a stealth roll. You can make a sneak check at a disadvantage because she's like right there.
Okay. I will do that then. So that's 2 rolls. I'll just roll 2 sets of dice. As long as both of them roll under a 75, because I'm pretty sneaky.
You're pretty sneaky.
And both of them don't, so I am just a fucking failure pile today. In that case,
it's like you come over and there's looks like there's a woman she has an ID badge for the trucking company, and she has a cigarette in her hand, and apparently she's went over to help whoever just fell down, and she's looking right at you.
I'm pulling up my hood and like, just,
sir, are you okay?
Fine. Look, don't. I'm gonna fucking try to mislead, I guess. Look, I'm just checking dumpster, just trying to see if there's anything any leftover stuff. I'll go. I'll be out of the. Just please don't call the cops or anything. They're real rough when you sleep. It's real bad when you're sleeping rough.
Okay, since you're using that line, make that at a disadvantage because that's exactly what she's expecting. She's seeing as a homeless person.
Okay. By the way, if I hear this, I'm going to turn around. I have the head first ability. I can climb downward. So I'm going to be basically ready to pounce on her if she starts to realize that.
All right. Well,
nope. Yep. Doesn't work. I have not succeeded at a lot of things so far.
You got marked a lot of skills.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh my God, what are you? Yeah, you can definitely, Ross. You can definitely tell. She's not that cop you encountered before.
Okay. I am gonna do something.
So I'll say, you got both. You can have one reaction before she's essentially gonna.
Is she armed?
She doesn't appear. She's just an employee of the trucking companies having a smoke break out here.
Well,
okay.
Was Thad supposed to roll at advantage or disadvantage on that one?
Disadvantage.
No, it was advantage. Your mislead roll was at an advantage.
Oh, well, in that case, I succeeded.
Okay, well, then.
I'm sorry. I thought you said disadvantage.
That's fine. No,
because I rolled like a 77, which is a failure, and then a 45, which is a success. Okay, so I did not fail my mislead.
She's that's perfectly okay. Just a moment. She kind of she has her shoulder bag with her, reaches in, says, says, I had a bagel sandwich earlier. I was saving the rest of her home, but if you need it, you can have it.
I'm going to without trying to look like I'm inhumanly fast, which I'm inhumanly fast. I'm going to, with my head ducked down, just grab that, say thanks so much, and then run around a corner.
She's like, that poor soul.
Yeah, I was I'm on the wall above her, ready to elbow drop.
If this was a scene, she would just turn back around, the camera would pan up just a little bit, and you are right there. You're inches above her, just waiting, ready.
definitely looking up the knockout rules in the combat. So no, okay. I am going to climb around and like. Do you need a hand up there, 44? Do you need some help? Do you okay. I'm just
pack away the sandwich and
Hey, you do have half of a pretty good bagel sandwich.
yeah, free sandwich. I'm not turning my nose up at it.
Okay.
Yeah, once she's gone, I guess I'll see if I'll let Cindy help me up, I guess.
Okay. I guess I'll do another climbing check to help.
But yeah, how does aiding one another work?
I think
It's on it's on the general rules section.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
It makes the dream work.
Mm-hmm. It makes the dream work. That's
exactly so basically, you choose one person as the team leader, and they can have a number of assistants equal to plus AFF.
So I guess since I'm the one being assisted, it would be me plus. Oh no, wait. I don't have that. I can't. That would mean I can't be helped because my affinity is -1.
So I mean, I'll say just make a roll. Just make a roll, Ross, and you can get him up.
Okay. We're learning. Oh, that failed. I feel climbing, even though I have a high percentage in it.
Okay.
Well, it's not that you fail at climbing. It's just you fail to help me climb.
Yeah.
So you know.
To be fair, I've got a stealth of 78, and I rolled a 99. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's essentially what I've been like. You reach down to help him up, then a piece of the piece of brick that you were on breaks off, and you fall.
Damn it.
No, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to
okay.
you. But
all
David,
right.
you were a kitty ninja in the night, getting up to that truck, and it's like kind of like just do a deft kind of shoulder roll to get right underneath the truck, and you kind of latch on. Latch on as the truck starts to move forward, and then the truck basically hits a pothole. And it's essentially it's enough to just knock you off of it, and essentially the way you kind of fall is it puts you right in line with the trailer tires.
Ooh.
So we're going to roll to the left.
Yeah, you're like the only direction you can roll is going to lead you out from underneath the truck, since it's a crit fail.
Well, we'll try it.
Okay, and no, I'll say that's just what happens. So it's I'll say there'll be one more disadvantage roll, but you can make another stealth roll to realize, oh shit, you're out in the open.
Let's try that, because the other, could be worse.
Oh, by the way, and for good measure, some oil got on you.
Yeah.
Gonna need more cat shampoo.
Yeah.
So those are the. Well, do both of those succeed, right?
Oh, yes.
All right, yeah, no, you somehow you fall from underneath the truck, and you said there's at this point there's probably a dozen cameras and like 10 different people that could see you at any second, but just shit, and you just roll into a bush, and you are completely unseen again. Okay, so you can try that again.
I will.
With a different truck.
We're going to wear different trucker's hat.
Okay, so again, it'll be the same thing. A stealth roll to get to the truck unseen.
There we go.
You are definitely not seen. Okay, now one more. I guess it's the equivalent of the athletics. I need to get to the skill list to find out what that would be.
Or
what skill were you using, David?
There is just an athletics skill.
Well, I was just still using it as sneak because I'm still basically hiding. I mean, there's hide, which is to hide in one place, and then there's sneak, which is to sneak or to hide while in motion.
No, this is the role is to keep hold of the truck underneath. Actually, I guess you could just do a strength. You could just do a strength roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there is an athletic skill. It's strength and speed. So whatever is lower of the two.
Let's see. My base strength skill base is 71, and my speed is a 73. So try to get under a 71.
Yeah, 71. And you do.
There we go.
Yeah, this time you get a good grip, and apparently this truck they weren't as liberal with the engine grease, and you get it. You get a firm grip, lift yourself up, and the truck you're under pulls right in.
Good.
Okay, we're almost there, except we still got the dynamic duo who.
Yeah. I will just climb back one more time, and if I'm not, I'm just gonna rock.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I make it this time.
Okay, Thad, you can try again.
15. Fucking finally.
Okay, you find a part of the wall that's not crumbling too badly.
Yeah.
They really need to fix that wall.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Okay, well, now you're all finally on the property.
Yay.
Yeah, David, you're actually. Yeah,
you know what? I should have realized that because I have a scent clause, I should have been rolling with advantage this whole time.
Well, hey, we're learning.
Whatever, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry, my own headcanon is that after you make it to the top of the wall,
you
this
look
would
at
have
my
been a whole
claws
lot better if I had claws. Oh wait, I do.
I shouldn't have done all that catnip earlier. It's fine.
Okay, well, I'll tell you this: like, you didn't roll an advantage, but you did get a half a sandwich.
That's true. Free sandwich.
All right. Is there a roof on the door leading in, or a door on
a door on the roof?
Yeah.
Is there a door with a roof?
Yes, there is. There is a roof door. And David, you are actually inside because the truck pulled into the depot.
All right.
Excellent.
David, do you have advanced hearing at all?
No, but I can still make a perception if that will.
Make a perception.
I have oil in my ears, Tom.
Oh no, I don't. I'd say this at this point. You're under a truck with its engine going.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like a truck in here.
Like, yeah. So, all right. So you right now, any stealth roll would be. I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it, but it would be definitely at a disadvantage to sneak out from under this truck right now.
Hold on.
It's a busy truck depot you're in right now. But those on the roof, which is everybody else, I believe.
I've been making
Drew's out there the whole time.
Yeah.
And not being a jerk about it, please notice.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
We do. So there is the typical roof door, and there is a camera over it. I mean, you can just see it. It's not hidden.
Okay.
Oh, also important note. I have a backpack and little sister is inside it.
Okay. I'll say this: you can hear her purring and being asleep in the bag.
Yeah, she's very cozy in a variety of situations.
I'm going to go over to the camera from behind, climbing along the edge, and then I will disable it. Actually, I could do the thing where, I don't have a Polaroid camera, so I can't just like.
You left those in your other pants, right?
Well, I mean, you said we couldn't buy things with the money we had, so I just have a rocket launcher in a van.
Well,
so.
You can't. Okay, I'll say like Druid could probably go into a store to buy things if you need it.
I mean, it's 2022. We could buy a Polaroid again.
Yeah,
because we live in the glorious future.
Or you could go into a thrift store and get a Polaroid.
No, you can get them at Best Buy, man.
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, back, baby.
I refuse to believe that.
And
buy a Polaroid at Walmart.
I refuse to believe such nonsense.
So, if we can retcon that I have a Polaroid, then my plan will be to.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, since we're all learning, I will say you can have a Polaroid.
All right, my burglary check.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm going to take a photo with the Polaroid of what the camera's covering, and then I'm going to set it up in front of the camera lens. With a little bit of wire, so it looks very convincing. Not something I read in the TMT comic. Yeah,
I'm just gonna roll like a 50-50 for the guy that's watching it, the camera.
Yeah.
I'll say 1 to 50, he knows something's going on. 51 to 100, he does not.
Yeah, don't tell us. Let it be a surprise.
Okay. Ooh.
Whoever's watching the camera, your Polaroid thing fools him completely.
Yay! Okay. Then I'll go to the door and I will pick the lock, and I have advantage on breaking into locked areas because I'm a trash panda.
You are a trash panda.
So I get to roll twice. And thank God I did, because I failed my first roll. But
Oh
yay.
yeah, yeah.
Maybe you'll fail your second roll too.
I know I made that one.
Clearly,
yeah.
if this building has high security, they weren't planning anyone getting onto the third story roof of this building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're in, boys. We're in.
Up, down.
Okay,
so
Dave,
I say we split up and look for computer rooms, because that's where
Yeah,
really
it's more chance for each of us to get caught that way.
Yeah. Okay, David, I'm going to cut you really quick. You're still under that truck, but it does park and turns its engine off.
Okay.
So you can make another perception roll.
Yep.
All right. I'll say this is both seeing and hearing. You think you see a way, like there's a path you can get to. There's you're in the loading bay right now, but you think you see there's a path. There's a path to a door that goes into the depot itself that you could probably sneak through. You also hear there's employees talking, and then you hear a couple of voices that are speaking Russian.
Interesting.
Like everyone else here has been speaking, mostly it's either English or some Spanish, but there's a couple of guys you can look out that clearly they don't look like employees. They don't have any ID badges, but they seem to be overseeing the loading bay, and they're speaking Russian.
What are they dressed like?
Well, you're going to see in just about 2 seconds, because send a group text. Hey guys, watch out for Russian thugs. LOL. Tiger emoji. Send.
Yeah, I mean it's not exactly the most stereotypical image of a Russian gangster, but it's pretty close.
So I think I'm going to take the high road in, and by the high road, here's what I mean. Roll to the other side of the truck. I'm going to climb up to the top of the trailer and cross the bottom of the catwalk and then drop into the loading dock, because I don't think they're going to be looking up while they're loading. If I were to just, walk across the floor, I'd be more likely to be spotted. But this way I can,
Okay, make the roll.
as long as they don't look up, we're good.
So don't fail.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
That is not a fail.
All right, yeah, you're eventually you go up the catwalk, and you do arrive at a locked door with a camera over it.
Okay. So I'm going to flatten against the side of the wall. And this is either... Okay, will you allow a burglary roll to actually get past this camera? Like,
I would.
Gently push to the side and then pick the lock on the door.
Yeah, I would allow that.
And that's a whiff. Unless I can use a will to flip.
Yeah, it's just a failure. You can use a will to flip.
All right.
Or it's re-roll. Is it to flip or re-roll? I think it's...
I believe it is re-roll. Yeah.
It's re-roll.
Actually, it's you can spend a will before the roll to gain advantage.
Okay.
For a determination effort, but I mean, we didn't know that. So
yeah.
You can also use it to boost like psychic powers, and there's a lot of uses for will, but like that's the default one, I think.
If that's the case, then it's a fail. I'll just mark my burglary, and we'll have to break in a different way.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're just stuck under. Well, I mean, we can create a distraction for you to get closer. So
yeah, I mean, you guys can still text back and forth.
Yeah. One of us could pull a fire alarm, and then that would give us more of a opportunity. Or
Druid, can you whack the Gibson on this particular door?
I can certainly try, can't I?
Well, I mean, you hadn't tried to access the regular listed Wi-Fi yet.
This is also true. All right, time to roll some dice.
Are you just like tucked up on the roof with your laptop at the moment?
I mean,
I suppose I'm not necessarily needed inside, am I?
No, not necessarily.
Well, not yet.
All right, I think that's a pass.
Oh no, that's a 22.
That's
that would be a critical success. Critical success at hacking the easy network.
I mean, it was still a pretty good password, but no, you have access to all but a few of the CCTV system.
Okay. Let's see here. Would shutting down this entire CCTV system necessarily alert anybody?
Well, if they all switch off, then they'll whoever's watching them would notice.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I smart enough to understand which particular CRT systems that we're going to fall under?
I'll say you critically succeeded. So yeah, it's a system. It's the kind of system you've seen before.
Okay. Yeah. So I use my techno wizardry to make some static images to cover those particular CCTV systems that our clandestine activities are going to fall under.
Yeah, I'll say going off that critical success, you do that.
Good.
And you can see Sitarra in the catwalk above the loading dock.
Oops.
It looks like he's trying to pick a lock, and you can tell there's some consternation on his face. But
Corn sarn it.
Well, if you tell me, I'll go down. I'll just start sneaking down. And I'll try and unlock it from the other side. I'll just head down. I'm already inside the building. I can just sneak in to the.
Okay, you guys are texting to communicate.
Yeah, so I'll make a sneak check.
All right, make a sneak check.
Yep. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
You make that.
3. I'm a sneaky.
Oh, I guess I will also do some sneaking.
Also, while I'm doing this, I'm sort of sneaking around looking for shit.
Finally, 44 under 75 out for sneak. So I vanish.
Okay. Okay. So, David, you're picking at the lock, and then suddenly you hear a click from the other side.
Hide.
Door opens, and there's 44 opens the door.
Which is good, because my idea of hiding apparently is to grab a lampshade and put it on my head.
I don't know where you found that.
Or jump up to one of the hanging lights.
Anyway, it's fine. Come on. I embarrassed myself earlier. We're all even.
Okay.
To be fair, I would be doing a lot better if it weren't for this streak of oil. It's throwing me off.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a reverse skunk vibe.
I hate it.
Yeah. So, Chris, you can tell that you can look at everything, but there is one door on the 3rd floor that there's a camera that's pointed at the door. But you can tell that whatever the alternate Wi-Fi system is, it's whatever's behind that door that's using it.
Okay. Can I attempt to hack the other signal yet again?
You can. It will be at a disadvantage.
Yet again.
Because it's you're hacking into a highly secured thing.
Well, you could spend will to negate that and do a regular roll, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that how that works?
Yeah. Getting advantage cancels out disadvantage.
So
I will do this. I will spend this will.
Do it. It is now a regular roll, sir.
All right. That's a win.
Yeah.
All right. You get access.
We know how game works.
We're learning.
They weren't expecting you to try to hack with all 4 hands at once.
And so, Chris, what you see is you can tell part of it is 2 security cameras, so you can get access to that feed. And it's a single room. It takes up half the 3rd floor. There are no windows. And there are 3 guys. One looks like a server room.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also 3 guys sitting in a monitor station, and you can see racks full of pistols and AK-47s.
Yee. All I have is a slingshot.
All right. But nothing really unusual, right?
Well, besides, there's a large bank of servers and some very illegal weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I attempt to hack these servers and find what their contents are.
Are they
all the
air-gapped?
Bitcoin?
Are they access? Are they
No,
accessible?
it looks like these are not connected to the Wi-Fi.
Not connected to any network that I'm aware of.
Hmm.
No.
Now you'll probably have to come in the building and find like a terminal if you want to hack them, I would assume.
Well, then I want everyone to keep their two little eyes out for any terminals that this hackmaster can use.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been sneaking through the building. Did I see anything like that? Any terminals while I was going through the building?
You did not see a terminal, but you did see two Russian guys
Mm-hmm.
walking in the hallway doing rounds. You tell like they're like they have like earpieces and they're speaking in Russian.
Okay.
And you can definitely tell they're wearing suit jackets, but they clearly are armed underneath.
Okay. Well, that's problematic. So I will, of course, alert the group and avoid them. But if they seem to be just on normal patrol, right? So
Yeah. They're on. Oh, and Ross, you do actually see. You also see a door that has it looks like it says manifest control.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to break into that room.
All right, this one's not just a lock. It looks like it has a security keypad.
Okay.
Okay, I got this part.
Okay.
I'm going to reach into my little bag that is totally not a purse, European handbag. Go for my grooming kit. Take out my compact and the little bitty powder brush that keeps my face so sparkling white, and very gently blow on this keypad to make the numbers light up.
Okay. All right, man, give me a burglary check to make that work. You do. Okay, well, you have 4 numbers, so but it's the combination of those numbers.
Oh yeah, what order they are. Okay. Does one look more worn than the others? That'd be the first one. Pressed.
Yeah, the one is the most faded.
Okay. Does it wait? Is it like is one of the numbers a 9?
Yes.
Okay, so it's probably 19. It's probably a year, the person's birth year.
Ooh.
So 19 something. What are the other 2 numbers?
One is it's a 8 and a 3.
I got
1983.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Do it.
Type in. So you type in 1983.
Mm-hmm.
Building explodes.
End of game.
Awesome. Great job. No.
Yeah. No. It's actually, door clicks open.
Great.
Yay.
All right, Chris. So, Chris, are you watching? So you're intensely watching. Are you intently watching the monitors?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, give me a perception roll at disadvantage.
Perception roll at disadvantage. That would mean 2 D100s. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Go, dice spot. Aha! I did it.
Okay, you're on the roof. Yeah, you're doing your experience. But you distinctly hear a crunching footstep on the roof coming up behind you.
Yipe. Okay. Let me see here. Let's see here. Okay. One of my hobby skills is escape. So the minute that I hear that there's like a footfall, whatever, I slap my laptop shut and I scuttle down the side of the building.
Okay, well, escape is more. I think escape is more like slipping bonds.
I
mean, you can.
How about hide?
Escape is noticing hunters and making swift flight.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, yeah, you can do that.
It is.
All right, excellent. Yeah. So I'll make another roll.
Because that is one I also have.
Honestly, I grabbed it thinking
stinky.
that it was
All right, well, yeah, you slap it shut and jump up, and it's loose gravel on the roof. So, whip! You go face first onto the roof.
Well, don't forget to mark
pots
your
and pans everywhere.
No, but then
you do. Skill.
You do hear a click,
like a gun click.
Yeah, that's definitely a sound you recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Which is then followed by a voice which says like, oh, what are you here for this too?
Let's see here. Am I like face down on the gravel, or can I get a good look at this?
Oh yeah, you can turn around.
No, you're a roach on his back.
Oh no.
All right. I give it a good look. Who is this that has disturbed my hacking?
There's a mutant owl standing there, like with a 45 pointed at you.
All right.
You reckon? Actually, yeah. He's Iceman from the Mavericks.
Food.
Ah, okay.
But
Iceman, my hated foe.
Is someone else? Are you trying to Bogart this job from us?
I don't need to tell you anything of what I'm doing, because I freaking don't, man. I just don't have to.
He puts the gun back up, like, please tell me.
Fine. You're right. We had this frog come by, give us $5,000 and ask us to do this job.
Like, unbelievable.
I think it's a setup, but my vote counts for shit.
I thought it was a setup too. I just didn't care.
And he puts he lowers the gun. He's like, oh my. Okay, look. This job is this is a job. This is a Maverick job. Okay, we're doing this job.
So why would someone contact you and us? I mean, let's put our heads together here, Iceman. Okay, why would they throw the both of us together to get us to fight? That's stupid.
Like, yes, it is. I would clearly win.
So why would you think they would have us both on this job?
Wasn't some frog that hired us?
Well, who came by then?
Job dropped into our lap via text.
Via text. Okay, so it was a text machine that gave you a mission. So you took a mission from a text. You didn't even talk with somebody.
Are you here alone?
I could just send you texts that asking me that you'll meet me here for big job, big money, and you'll just show up.
I'm not having this conversation with you right now. Are you here alone or not?
I forgot. No, obviously the pit stops. The pit stains are here.
By the way, Chris, do you try to send a text while you're talking to him?
You do have extra arms, don't you?
This is true. I should make use of that. Yes. What dice roll should I make here?
I'll just say you can make it, since you're probably wearing your coat, so your arms are probably underneath the coat.
Oh sure, yeah.
He has mastered the art of texting without looking at the screen.
I found that Maven speaking software.
He is a nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, so all
he
of you
sends an owl and a gun emoji. Yeah.
Yeah. You all get a text from. You all get a text from him, and it says it's basically
little brother. What does the word health mean?
Yeah, it's basically owl emoji and gun.
Sitarra, why don't you go up to the roof and check out?
I'm already gone.
Okay. I'm going to check out this room.
Straight up.
Did I? Yeah, since I opened the door, what was in that room, by the way?
That's
with the keypad.
It looks like is like a series of filing cabinets,
mm-hmm.
and there's a computer at a desk that it's password locked, but you're pretty sure that's the manifest computer.
Okay. I started looking for sticky notes for passwords on.
Yeah. Look for environmental storytelling.
Yeah, exactly.
What do I roll for that?
I look for environmental storytelling. Yeah, that's exactly it.
All right, I'll say that'll be that'll be the equivalent of a search check. Do you have any skills that would do the job?
Let's see here. I do have Snoop.
Snoop, do it.
Yeah,
better than what I have. Although, what are the skills for Snoop? Because I could always just do untrained.
Perception and determination.
Okay, so the lower one of that would be...
Yeah, and I make it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I won't even try then. Fine.
Yeah, strangely enough, Ross, you find a sticky note on the other side, under a drawer.
Great.
That's where they hide the passwords.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I use that to I type in that password. And
you get access to the computer.
All right, I type in look up a tracking number and look
All
up
right,
that
and it says
number that
does
we got.
searching.
Mhm.
Well, that's going on, David. You were heading up to the roof to deal with the situation.
Yes, indeed.
All right, give me a sneak check, and I'll say that this is going against him.
It's an opposed check.
It's an opposed check.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Okay.
If he does see you, what you need to do is look him dead in the eye and say, after chasing sunsets, one of life's simple joys is playing with the boys. Playing with the boys.
So my roll is higher than his
Without failing?
without failing.
Nice.
So does that mean that I'm more successful at sneaking than he is, or?
Yeah, you're more success. I mean, if it was him seeing you, then no, you'd be screwed because he's an owl. But this is hearing.
I would have a bonus for that. Yeah.
Yeah, the owl definitely has advanced sight.
Okay, this is perfect. I'm just going to get right up behind him and just.
Is this where we have to find out how to disarm or knock people out?
I'm just going to put a big, heavy hand on his shoulder, the one with the gun in it.
Mm-hmm.
And whisper.
He's not pointing the gun at him anymore.
Yeah, and just say in his ear, "Food."
Yeah. He stops and just cat.
Gun down now.
He nods. Says he kind of clicks the hammer back. Where in the same
decocks it.
Decocks it, and he flicks the safety on. He's all right. Can we not do this now?
I'm just going to look over at Bogart. Just, you okay?
Yes. There's just a little slip on the gravel here. Very loose. Be careful yourself.
He's got a couple of scratches. We can tell, oh god, oh no, the gravel did that.
Oh yeah, that's gravel. That's gravity.
That's not owl. Okay.
That's gravity, Kyle.
And so Ross, it's you. So you're
Cindy is very determined to get this tracking info. She already has her phone out, ready to take a screenshot, basically.
And you it's asking for information, and you type in the number of the package.
Mm-hmm.
It searches, and yes, you find the truck that it will be arriving on the night after tomorrow.
Okay.
Do we have? Is there any other information like route wise or where it's coming from or anything like that?
It says route pending. So apparently, it's like they haven't set up a route for it yet.
Where is it departing from? Is it departing from here?
It looks like it's departing from Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay, then where is its destination? Does that have the destination then?
Destination is this depot.
Okay.
So it's coming here.
Okay. So we know. Okay, so we have the truck's license plate and all that stuff. Yeah.
There's a section you can see but you can see what's being shipped in it.
What is being shipped in it?
It says it says it is a home. It's like a home appliance shipment.
Mm-hmm.
And it says it's a shipment of garbage disposals.
Oh,
I mean, at least that's what the manifest says.
Well, yeah, maybe they have a bunch of garbage they need to dispose of.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Okay. I am going to sabotage the computer a little bit so no one else can use it, at least tonight. Basically, I'm just going to unplug the computer and take the power cord with me. Good luck, Al, trying to use this computer, and then I'm going to lock it on the way out. Yeah.
Very effective.
Yeah. I am going to look up anything I can if I can get the trucks, like a photo of what the truck looks like, so we can visually ID it, not just through its license plate.
It's
I mean, we're more likely to be able to get trailer numbers and things like that, I would imagine.
A lot of trucks from different companies use this depot. It's kind of a distribution center, but this truck is one wholly owned by the Eastbound Shipping Company.
Okay.
So you have the truck number. It's actually apparently the trailer is going to be unmarked. like no logo or anything.
Oh, good. That's normal.
Okay.
But it does have the trailer number, so that's what you have.
Okay. So we only have the trailer number. Okay.
What are the odds that we are actually both going after the same trailer? It's entirely possible, the size of this depot, that the Mavericks might be going after a different one entirely.
It'd be a heck of a coincidence, but possible.
He says, Iceman's like, I highly doubt that. And so Ross, just you give me a sneak to get back up to the roof.
Okay. That's pretty easy to do. Yeah. I'm very good at sneaking.
All right. Just a second. This one will be opposed.
Oh shit.
But you still, it was opposed, but you did better.
Yay.
All right. Yeah. And then a minute later, Cindy heads back up the stairs to the roof. And Cindy, you now see there's a mutant owl on the roof as well.
Oh, hi, Iceman. How you doing?
Hi, Iceman. How you doing?
Food.
Yeah, food. No,
Food.
No. We're civilized here. We don't eat. With the enclaves, we have to stick together. We don't want to kill. We don't want to go to war. There's not many of us. All right.
How many owls have you eaten?
Well, mutated owls, none. Of course not. I would not do that. That's like cannibalism.
It says I'm assuming you got the tracking number.
Maybe.
Now, if you did, that's good on you.
Uh-huh.
But you need to know that Maverick himself's going to hear about this when we get back.
Okay. Well,
he's not going to like this.
Well,
what? That you screwed? Actually, I guess I'm not there yet. Never mind.
Yeah. Look, guys, man, we're gonna, whoever gets it gets it. But like, if you, let's not get too, crazy about this. Like, we all have to work with each other sooner or later. So, and who knows do you even know what the package is?
No, and I'm assuming you don't either.
Well, I know it's big. You're not going to be able to fly away with it. It's too big for that.
But he says, we have a plan for that.
Okay. But yeah. Look, we're a much smaller crew than you. You all can take a lot of jobs that we can't because you have more numbers to coordinate things. It's okay to let this one pass. Eh?
You got what you got.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, Maverick's going to know about this.
Yep. Okay.
In the meantime, you gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a lovely day. You'll be hearing from us.
Okay, just come on. We're technically all on the same side, kind of.
Yeah. He takes off.
Okay. Cool.
I throw my fist up. Curse, Iceman!
But eat food.
Handsome devil!
Okay, well, I got some info on the thing. It's coming from Norfolk, Virginia. That's weird, but a lot about this job is weird. We need to get another set of wheels because the van. There's no way we can get the van and all of us together. I mean, the van barely can hold all of us. So we need to get another set of wheels for probably something to be easier. Well, let's get out of here first. Let's not have a meeting on the rooftop. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll allow that you guys can follow the same routes you took in.
I'm thinking that down is easier, so I'm just going to go with the group.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
if I have to hero land my way on the other side of the fence, I'll fucking do it. I don't care. But
yeah, I'm just going to drop down.
Okay.
That's what fall recovery thing is for.
Exactly. So I'm going to say you don't need to roll. You just follow the routes you took out.
Okay.
And soon you are back in your van.
Yay.
Where are you headed from here?
Okay. We need to think okay, so it says that the shipment's gonna be full of garbage disposals. So
that's what the shipment manifest says. It's a shipment of 24 garbage disposals.
Shady.
Okay, yeah,
Is
exactly.
is that just what that item is listed as, or is that what the whole manifest is listed as?
It says what the whole manifest is. Yeah,
Is 24 cases of. Sorry, no,
24
sorry. It would actually
units.
be it'd be 4 dozen.
Ah.
But it's all like like shipping garbage disposals.
Yeah. So
I feel like we're gonna need like a U-Haul or something.
yeah, that's a good idea. Let's get a U-Haul, like a big box truck. Yeah, we'll do that. We can save the van for our second, like the vehicle we get to. Like,
Well, I mean, also like people who know us now and also are mad at us will probably be looking for the van.
yeah, 100%. It's got that distinctive rust patch on the roof. Because it's the roof and not.
Yeah. So where are you guys going from here?
Let's go to U-Haul. Wait, do any of you know how to drive?
I mean,
Yeah. Does anyone have the driving skill besides Ross?
how hard could it be?
Okay. So we need to go back. Okay. All right. So we need to park the van somewhere safe near a U-Haul lot, and then go to the U-Haul, get a U-Haul truck, drive the U-Haul truck away to safety, and then go back to get our van.
Makes sense to me.
Because we can't. Because I'm the only driver in this group. Because none of you bothered to learn, including the one person who looks like a human. Thanks.
It's me. I'm the guy.
Yeah, Druid. Come
Yeah,
on.
he was talking about you.
Okay, so Drew, do you think you can rent a U-Haul? Do you have enough ID and stuff to, like, if we have money now? If you pay,
That's kind of the thing. I didn't take any sort of like hobby skills or anything where I could manufacture my own ID or anything.
Well, that's also a starting possession. You can choose to start with an ID.
That's amazing because it's exactly what I did.
Oh, good. Yay. Okay, so you can.
Wow.
Yay. Okay, so we'll park. And do you think you can? And okay, you'll run a van, and I'll sneak in while you're running the thing. I'll sneak in so I can get in the car and actually drive it away without the clerk seeing. Or you can try to drive it away yourself.
Oh, hey Ross, you get a text message.
Okay, look at the text message.
It's from the Whispers, so it's a coded message.
Okay. I tried and decode it.
Oh yeah, you do. That's right. You have the permanent code book.
Okay.
And also, you're the only member of the Whispers, right?
No, I'm here too.
Okay, then you would have the same thing.
Oh,
but it's an encoded message, and it actually says it's IDs himself as Maverick has sent you a message, and he wants to meet with you, with your group.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's a chance to collaborate and not stop this, or we'll kill you. That would be better.
Yeah. He gives a location of a
Denny's,
a city park in Brooklyn.
Oh, I was hoping for a Denny's.
How in when?
He says 20 minutes, and it's the coordinates he gives you. It's only a 10-minute drive from where you are.
Okay, well, we don't have time to rent a U-Haul yet. Go to the city park. I drive to the city park.
It's closed and locked, but the park's closed. But you think you guys can get over a 6-foot fence?
Yeah, I can. I think I can jump that.
Yeah. You don't even need to roll for that.
Just gonna huck anybody who can't.
Fastball special.
And then at one of the playground in the park, perched on the number of the playground equipment are 3 somewhat angry-looking avians.
I'm sorry. Angry what?
Angry birds. They're angry birds.
Is that what they are?
Iceman's there. There's a looks like there's a cardinal, and then Maverick himself, a female red-tailed hawk.
Hi.
Meow.
Hi, Maverick.
Rower.
It's us. We're the pit stops. We're here.
Says yes. He's like, yes, we know.
Okay.
And actually, she hops down. Maverick hops down. Like, looks like the same job. It looks like you had a bit more initiative than we did.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were a lot of like definitely gangsters in that building. So this is, I'm kind of wondering how much any of us should trust whoever's offering to pay for this job. I mean, I assume you're already, you got to be somewhat suspicious. What timetable are they giving you for a handoff? Because on our end, it does not look good.
The night after tomorrow.
Just saying, the more we have a leg up on the people who actually want money, the more likely we get money instead of lead.
Says she's like, that is exactly what I was thinking. While Iceman thinks we should just beat the information out of you.
I mean, that wouldn't work very well.
Iceman
just gotta lift up a hand and just crack knuckle and go, bring it, food.
And that's what Maverick's like. It's like, hey, Cat, easy. We're not doing that.
Yeah. See, Maverick's
we're civilized.
cool.
We're better than that's what humans would do, and we're
Actually,
better.
At that point, all the other two birds up there like, ugh. When you say humans, like, yeah, they would.
Yeah, exactly. We're better than that. Yeah.
So you've done the heavy lift. You've done that heavy lifting. But he says, our contact gave us a bit little more information that you don't have. And we have a way to remove such a heavy package out of there.
Ooh. Is it a helicopter? Do you have a helicopter?
I remember, like, oh God, I wish we did. Oh, how amazing would that be?
Okay.
But no. But we have something rigged. But you probably don't know that there's going to be follower cars with this truck.
Ooh.
Oh.
Car
Okay.
chase.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you saw the Russians there.
Yeah, we have absolutely no vehicle that would be good for that kind of thing. I mean, the van's not to dump on your van.
No, I mean, it's a good van. Like, all right, it's just, but
it gets us. It gets us to where we go. But
yeah, we need the van.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So we were actually going to hire some of the max gears for this, but seeing as how they would most likely charge more, they would demand more of the payment.
Okay.
We need your help to get rid of the follower cars. If you agree to this, we can use the setup we have to remove the package for a 50-50 split of the proceeds between my group and yours.
Okay. Well, the thing is, so how much are they offering you then?
Like, it was 50,000.
50,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's.
I'll tell you what, 25,000 each, and but we get first pick of anything else in that truck.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, 25 is better than nothing. Now, the real question, I guess, will be going to your buyer then, because we have technically a buyer through this Gerald guy who's a frog we've actually met, but he said he's dealing with some humans who gave him the tip off. He's staying with the librarians right now, and so that, on the other hand, it may be your text message. I mean, how much do you trust a random text message? Like, Gerald's at least somebody that if something fucks up, we can shake him down and figure out what the fuck's going on. You don't even have that. That's
true.
He's giving us...
the contact seemed to know about us, so it may be this frog that contacted both groups.
Well, that's quite foolish. You know what? I can ask him. I'm going to take out my phone. Hey, Gerald.
Like, hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just relaxing in the library. How's it going?
Doing great. One question.
Having overheard him say that, I'm gonna just sort of elbow Druid and see if he can text someone at the library and see if the frog is in fact hanging out there.
Yes, I do this.
Okay, I'll just go out. You get text back like, yeah, he's here.
Okay, just check.
So Gerald, do you know who the Mavericks are?
So they showed up too?
Gerald.
Like, okay, look. I may have given this job to more than one group just to increase the odds that it gets done. I badly need this.
Ask him how many more than one.
How many other groups did you ask?
I swear, just you. Just you and another one, and one other of my contacts who sent the job in to the Mavericks. I swear, those are the only two.
The Frogman is a liar.
Okay, so it's just us and the Mavericks. No one else knows about this.
No one else. I promise you, no one else knows.
Okay. Did it occur to you that giving this to multiple groups might lessen the chance you get it because we would fight over it and thus nobody gets it?
Huh. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, kind of.
Which also means that if there is anyone other than the two, you might want to say it now.
Yeah. So please.
Okay. Look. 60,000. I'll increase it to 60.
I don't like that answer at all.
He's holding out on us. He has a lot of money, and he's trying to get us cheap.
Okay. How about 80,000? Because we're gonna have to split this with the other group.
1 second. You hear like as I'm typing on a phone, like. Okay. Okay. 80,000. That is
okay.
That's a lot, but okay, 80,000.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. I agree. Please, I need this.
Okay. Yeah. They we got some information. We're gonna work with the Mavericks to get it to you. So now you have a much better chance of getting it.
Oh, that is a good idea. That's why you're the experts.
Yeah, that's why you are never plan a heist again, Gerald.
Well, I'm not. That's why I hired you guys to do it.
Yeah. Don't the heist planning begins with who you pick. That's like the most important thing at the heist is who you pick and who you don't pick and what you tell them.
Oh, I'm making a note of this right now.
Yeah, well, don't make a note. Just don't do it again.
Don't write things down.
Massive trust issues, Gerald.
Gerald, I don't. Okay, so Gerald, if you do another heist again, just don't ask us. This we'll do this job and that's it. All right. Agreed. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the job. 80,000 will be waiting for us when we go to meet your buyers, and we'll have all the Mavericks with us too. So we'll have a lot of backup for you. But you better have the money, Gerald.
I swear, I will have it.
There's a lot of predators in this group. There's a lot of meat eaters. All right.
Yeah, actually,
we agree the frog is technically food at this point.
Oh,
yeah. At this point, the birds are just like they're noisily clicking their claws together and
Okay, great, Gerald. You remember anything else about the job? Please let me know. Okay,
I will.
Great.
I will. I swear.
Bye.
Actually, like that point, like Maverick just what a twat.
I don't know how I got that much money by being so foolish, but I don't know.
It's a lie.
Yeah, it's probably a lie. But
all right, look, we have a place on the highway that we've been doing prep. If you want to meet us there,
okay. Yeah, if you have another vehicle, then we were planning to get a second vehicle, but if you already have one, then we don't really need that. So
it's like courtesy of the Max skiers, but they would. This is you're definitely going to cost less than they would charge.
Yeah, we're also
all right. I'll tell you what. Meet us there in an hour, and we can get to this.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just pile in the van again.
All right.
Woo! Road trip.
Yeah. So about an hour later.
All right.
They've rented a storage unit.
Mm-hmm.
Like someplace off the highway, and you pull in. Like they rented one of the large storage units that you can pull the van into.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's four of them in there. One that wasn't there, and it looks like they have a it looks like a muscle car.
Ooh, is it a Trans Am?
More like a Mustang.
Oh, fine. Sorry, you. I mean, we were talking about Eastbound, the company earlier, so I was just thinking. 44 is eating the sharing bits of the sandwich that he got with little sister.
Oh,
scraping off a little bit of salmon from the bagel and
it's salmon and tuna.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait,
nice storage unit.
Yeah, is this car supposed to be what you're carrying the thing away in?
Like no, it's like no. Like that's
okay.
we actually have a flatbed that's gonna be ready to receive it.
Okay.
Gosh, cool.
Well, you're gonna have to load it from the semi onto the flatbed.
But he says indeed, and He says to get into the truck, we have these, and he has a number of acetylene cutting torches.
Ooh.
Okay, well, you need like a pallet jack or something. I mean,
Yes,
that's
yeah,
500
he
pounds.
says, like the lifting will be done by the 4 of us.
Okay.
And you can tell like they've rigged up like kind of like a harness that will attach to all 4 of them.
Okay.
So as we've been practicing this of coordinating to lift them out with all of us, but you guys are going to have to get rid of any chase cars that are with them.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's
preferably one of you should be the one to cut the hole in the top of the trailer.
okay. I mean, probably Sitarra. Sitarra's really good at jumping onto things.
It's
yes.
There's a good chance we'll be going very fast here.
I mean, Sitarra, you think you up to it?
Bullet Train Illusion, 1998.
Yep.
Do we know what time of day we're likely to hit them?
It's going to be a night transit.
Okay.
Okay.
So probably like 2:00 in the morning is when it's going to come through.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, here's the information I got from the computer about the shipment. They didn't have the route, but it's coming from Norfolk.
He's with your hacker there, we should be able to find out when that truck leaves the port.
Yes.
So
good.
and so it kind of goes to a map so if it's heading straight there, so the moment it leaves, that should give us about a 2-hour window to get in position.
Do we know how many cars we're going to be guarding it? Did you say?
No, we don't.
Cool.
Says we have a few tools, but our resources are low on this. He says he has two caltrop bombs.
Well, I mean, if we're not worried about going loud, then I'm pretty sure that Cindy's well prepared for dealing with cars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If somebody else can hold the wheel for me, for a little bit. So.
And if that doesn't work, he's like, I really hope we would get to use this for something else. But here, hands you it looks like a thermite grenade.
Ooh.
Well, that's yeah. I've already got explosives. Someone else should take that.
Thermite.
And actually, it's magnetic, so it should stick to whatever you throw it to.
Ooh, neat. Okay, Bogart, are you good at throwing things?
Nay.
Okay.
How do I know if I'm good at throwing things?
I think there's an athletic skill.
Is there a dartboard in this room?
I mean, I have athletics. I got 73.
Yeah, I'll say there's a dartboard in this room.
I'm just going to grab a couple of my throwing knives and ka-thump.
Oh, there's a throwing proficiency for weapons, but
considering that's my starter weapon is throwing knives, don't I get that one for free?
Yeah, you start with a proficiency in any weapon you have.
Okay. So, how do we figure out what that is?
I mean, I got claws.
If you start with throwing knives, then you have the throwing proficiency. That's how that works. That's how I started with a rocket launcher, so I started with rocket proficiency.
Yeah, I have a slingshot.
Okay.
So you have a slingshot, and you have the slingshot proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say if you want to move like a skill point around to get that throwing proficiency.
You can also spend a hobby skill to take a weapon proficiency.
Yeah, so you could do that.
Okay.
But yeah, so Sitarra, you already have throwing.
I do.
Okay, yeah. The rest of them are on like page 57 for the other weapon. Basically, if you don't have a proficiency, you have disadvantage when using that weapon. So.
But you have a proficiency, so there's no disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I've just put a couple of throwing knives into the dartboard. Just thunk.
Okay, well then you get the grenade. Then good job.
I could put it in the slingshot.
Yeah, technically that's true.
I'm just going to reach over and pat 44 on the head twice. Just pat.
Can we get some more grenades? Can we get at least one more grenade? So 44 as a grenade, that would be.
I don't know if you. I mean, actually, I'm not going to argue. Yes, give me a grenade.
Actually, yeah. Maverick's like, look, like we were lucky to get that one.
Maybe I can put one of your rockets in this.
Wait, I can make a grenade. That's a good idea. I have demolition and chemistry skills.
Oh yeah, but we need a lab for that though, don't we?
What kind of resources do you have around here?
Not much. It's mainly for producing this this harness and like getting these materials here.
I guess one grenade is fine.
Aw. I want you to have a grenade.
I appreciate that. I will remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, can I repurpose a rocket into a grenade?
I
have
you can make that roll.
Okay.
So, okay, technical question.
Yeah.
So since weapon proficiencies are not like they mean you don't have disadvantage when you use a weapon, but like what do you roll for weapon? Because I mean,
attacking is a D20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a separate mechanic than basic skills. Like we haven't done combat yet.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. So you would roll a D. Yeah. So basically, if you didn't have weapon proficiency, you'd roll 2D20, take the worst.
Okay. Cool. Just wondering.
But we do. So, anyways, I do repurpose one of my rockets.
Actually, before you do, I'm just gonna. Don't worry about it.
Well, no, I think you should both have a grenade because you probably need some kind of weapon to defend yourselves against those vehicles. Like,
I mean, I was thinking about going and breaking into a hobby store and stealing some paintballs so that I could shoot someone's windshield with paintballs for my slingshot.
Well, you can do that while I'm turning the rocket into a grenade.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
all right. So, Ross, you succeeded on that roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll say that's what you'll be doing, like for most of the rest of the time. That takes some dedicated work.
Yep, I'm taking the explosives out of the housing and putting them making them into a contact grenade. Yeah.
So I'm going to say we are going to fast forward. It's essentially kind of like just there's not a lot to do until the day of at this point. But I say by about 5 p.m. the day of the thing, Ross, your thing is complete.
Yay.
You have a crude but effective grenade, and Maverick's phone rings. She nods and says, "All right, my scout just reported. Like, oh, by the way, it's about 4:30 p.m. You get the ping that the shipment has arrived at Norfolk."
And
then she gets the call and says, "Okay," it says, "All right, my scout has eyes on the truck. It looks like four chaser vehicles."
Ooh, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted everyone to have a weapon that could take out a vehicle.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It says, all right, we better get in position. Oh, by the way, who's going to be driving what?
I'll drive the Mustang. I mean, I think we're all just going to be on the Mustang and leaping off or using the Mustang as a platform. I'm not because nobody else can drive unless we can.
Well, no one else is trained in driving, which means they can't get an advantage. They can't roll with advantage. But do you want to see if anyone can? What are the attributes attached to driving, Ross?
Perception and speed.
So my lowest from those two would be 68%.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got better?
Bad.
Okay. Yeah. So you could drive a vehicle.
Taking a look here. I've got. Why is this so hard to get there? You said perception and speed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perception 58, speed 73. So you're better.
But you'll be one of the grenaders.
Well, I think our plan is I drive the Mustang, Sitarra's on the hood or gets on the hood. And I get up close enough for him to jump onto the hood, onto the target truck, because he has to open up the roof, right? That's Sitarra's job. So he does that, and then after he's done with that, he has a really good position to throw his grenade on one of the chase cars. Meanwhile, 44 is using the grenade and then paintballs to deal with the other cars. And then Bogart, do you have any weapon skills?
I just have the batons that I've taken as my weapon.
Okay. So you could either try and jump onto one of the enemy cars and latch on and try and beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I could do that. I got adhesive.
Yeah. So
yeah, but I mean, wouldn't you also immediately be in a car wreck if you disabled if you got their car to crash?
Well, I'm very quick.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, all you have to do is drive them off. So we just have to deal with them. So I think that, or actually, someone needs to hold the wheel while I take shots with the rocket launcher. I
mean, since I'm decent-ish at least holding the wheel, that might be a good thing for me to.
Okay,
so
yeah. So
what am
you're
I?
a shotgun.
Yeah.
And then Bogart and Sitarra's on the roof, and Bogart and Sitarra are outside the Mustang.
I mean, honestly, it might be a good idea to have both Bogart and Sitarra jump on the truck, since Bogart is sticky and can also make sure that like they support each other up there, like in case there's car, or like in case the truck, I don't know, weaves around or whatever. Like Bogart would be able to make sure Sitarra doesn't
Bogart
fall
can
off.
get inside the truck and make sure if there's any complications, you can deal with that, or just look for loot to grab.
He's got claws. He can treat it like a can opener.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh,
so
Chris.
they're having.
There's actually I was thinking of something. You're I'll say just I don't. You're thinking that if this package is so important, there might be like a tracker on it.
Okay. Yeah. So you could.
I mean, if you could get close enough to the truck, you could detect if there was.
Okay. So you go on the truck with Sitarra.
Got it.
And help Sitarra open up the truck roof and then get inside and check the package.
I mean, you could check for a signal with a computer.
Yeah.
But do that once you get on the truck, because you'll be latched on, and I won't have to drive next to it. So okay, yeah, sounds like a plan.
All right. So at this point, everyone's like getting ready. The 4 Mavericks. Nadu saying they're going to go get in position.
So basically, they're going to hook themselves onto it with a harness, and the 4 of them together are going to fly it off.
They're going to fly off the package. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
and they say that they do tell you that it'll be up to you to get any additional loot if there's anything else on that truck.
Yeah.
But once you get it all back, they get first dibs.
Okay. Well, that's Bogart's job. I'm just trying to deal with the interceptors.
Yeah, Bogart and Sitarra. Once the package is free, you guys can try and take out the driver and just take over the truck if you want. I mean, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, get the whole truck.
Free truck.
Yeah, we'll just kind of go with the flow.
Okay.
The only thing, what birds? What are the 4 birds that are tasked with this? Like, what species are they?
Red-tailed hawk, owl, cardinal, and the cardinal's actually more human-sized. And
just a dude with red hair and wings.
No, they all look very much like birds.
Okay.
Yeah, so they all have like masked bestial.
Okay.
And the other is a vulture.
Okay. All right. Well,
essentially, they've had the basic weight of what they're taking.
Okay.
So they've been practicing lifting that much weight.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to them.
The vehicle, they take off first, and then the vehicles all pull out.
Yay!
This will be the cool scene in the episode where the music's playing and the vehicles pull onto the highway to get going.
All right, just gonna cue up Deja Vu from Initial D.
Yeah.
And they have you identified the what's likely to be the quietest portion of highway.
Okay.
So you're actually kind of going into you'll be like actually intercepting around like about 10 miles north of Washington D.C.
Dang. Okay. Well,
this is going to be like the quietest part that you can find them at.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
No worries. Don't worry about the rocket.
Yeah, it's fine. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Windows
all right,
down.
So you guys are lying in wait since you had time to actually get in position. And then about 1:49 at night, you see the headlights approaching, and you see there's a semi coming, three, and looks like three pretty fast. You can tell like souped up cars. Sorry, 4 souped up cars are following it.
Okay,
right.
4 calls.
What's that?
Okay, yeah. So 4 cars.
4 cars.
Yep. All right. I roar out in pursuit.
All right. Give me drive checks to get in position.
Yeah. 26 out of 72.
Yeah, and there's really no way to stealth this, by the way.
Hell no. Pedal to the metal.
Drive
baby.
casually.
Wait, I have a roadway skill. Can I use that to which is knowing the roads and figuring out the
Fuck
best
yeah,
time
you can.
All right. Crit success on the roadways.
What?
Oh god, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, so I guess I'm looking for the best, I guess,
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, go on.
All right. well,
Defensive driving.
Critically succeeding on that, I'm going to say you can take one die roll when you start this thing at an advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Because you've got a really good eye for the road ahead.
Great. Well, I'm just roaring to get right up behind the truck first, because my first job is to get Sitarra and Bogart onto the truck. So I'm just pedal to the metal.
You can quickly tell that. Are you going headlights on?
Oh no, headlights off.
Isn't that going to be more suspicious?
It depends on how well lit the highway is, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna do 4 rolls to see how many, if any, of the cars notice you.
There's absolutely nothing noticeable. A lot of, Roachman and a giant white lion just clinging to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have blinding lights on, just the high beams.
Wind just whizzing through the hair.
Yeah. Oh, dude, David, your mane is blowing majestically in the wind.
It damn well better
Flowing
be.
through, just practically liquid.
Okay, and Ross, you can clearly tell one of the there's 2 cars in front and 2 cars in back.
Uh-huh.
One of the cars in back has seen you.
Okay.
And you can tell they kind of quickly take flanking positions on the back of the truck.
Okay.
Well, I mean, now could be a time to see how well your slingshot grenade you made me works.
Okay.
Oh, and
yeah.
by the way, Ross said, you tell these cars have sunroofs, and a guy comes up and is holding what appears to be a belt-fed machine gun.
Okay, well, I think I know which car I'm aiming at.
All right.
Okay, but since you guys are more in position, so
I mean, do we need to do an initiative thing?
yeah, it's time.
How does that work?
It's a D20 plus your initiative bonus.
Also, cool, because I also always get advantage on initiative.
Damn. I don't, but
Yeah, because I'm a self-taught survivor.
I'll help keep track of initiative, Tom.
Okay.
Are we? I'm assuming we want higher.
Yeah, higher is good because your initiative bonus is a positive.
Well, I did not do that great. Regardless, I got 17.
All right,
Okay.
I'll do this. I'm just going to do the 2 cars in the back.
Okay.
In the back right now.
Let's see. Bogart, what'd you get?
Let's see here.
Add your bonus in too.
Okay, so the first car has 18.
Okay.
Boo.
What am I rolling again? I'm sorry.
A D20 plus your initiative bonus, which is on your character sheet.
Okay.
Okay, and the car that has a machine gun got a 4, Ross.
Okay. I just need Chris's, then I'll have everybody's initiative.
14.
Well, you added a 1 there, so I guess it's 15. Is your initiative? What's your initiative modifier?
Let's see here.
It's on your character sheet. On the.
I think it's 1.
Okay. Then it's 15. Okay. All right. So I'm actually first. I got a 24. I have a +9 initiative modifier.
Oh, so do I. I just rolled like shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
So-
fighty now.
Yeah, it is fighting time. All right, so I will for my action just maneuver, basically pedal the metal, try and get the car, actually try and put the other car between. Well, wait, no, I'm going to set up Thad to try and help him with his help 44 with his shot. So I'm going to go right up behind the first car.
Okay.
To ease up the shot. So
I'll say if you succeed on a driving check, you can you can give Thad an advantage.
okay. But I have advantage for my first roll because that
You
was so which is really good. So
Good,
I do
there you
succeed
go.
on that. Paying
All
it
right,
forward, yeah.
Hey.
Well, the next initiative is actually Sitarra.
Oh, Sitarra. Yeah, you're up.
Oh, so you could just go ahead and make your jump if you wanted.
I don't know how close we are to the truck.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Um,
Or throw. I guess you get to throw the first grenade then.
okay, right now, he would be at a definite disadvantage to jump on the truck.
So the nearest thing to us is car 2, the one with the machine gun, right?
Do you want me to grenade it?
Well, 44 is aiming at that right now with the slingshot. You could see that. How far is the other car to us?
They're basically kind of they're flanking either side of the truck, so they're both the same distance.
Okay.
So
we do know where Machine Gun Man is, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a knife at him.
Okay.
I mean, if nothing else, it'll distract him. If he dodges the knife, he won't be able to dodge the grenade.
Okay. Range.
Okay, David, throw a knife.
That is a D20, and range attacks use your perception bonus, I believe.
Strike ranged. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So
if you have, you have weapon proficiency.
I do.
Okay.
How about a 17, Tom?
I will say
that's against his defense score, which is a static number.
Mm-hmm. That is a hit.
Right.
Okay. So here's where damage comes in, and this is going to be fun. Because we use our size modifier plus our stat modifier for the appropriate stat, and since it's a thrown weapon, that would be damage based on strength. Okay. Well, reading the thing, you're basically supposed to roll the stat modifier, the size modifier, and the weapon modifier, and just add them together? Or am I reading that completely wrong? Because if I'm reading it right, that is a heck of a lot of dice.
We're learning about this game, folks.
We are learning about this game.
Yeah.
Literally the first time we played it.
Okay. Many ranged attacks only use weapon damage, but thrown weapons also inflict strength damage, adding a die.
Yeah. So adding a die. So
since my strength adds a 2d6 or 2d10, does that mean I add both of those, or just 2d10 for the
damage? Here we go. Maneuvers inflict damage when using indicated d8. So a knife does d10. The damage of the attack is generally wrong. All applicable damage. So size damage, strength damage. Adding a die. Yeah, I don't know why they say add a die. Yeah, I guess it would be. I'll have to ask the author about that. So I would say, yeah, it would. I think it means adding all of the dice together. So it's 1d10 plus 2d6.
plus 2d10.
What's your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is a +5. Okay, so damage dice was 2d10.
So 3d10 plus 1d6.
Sorry.
No. I mean, we're learning.
We're all learning this.
Yeah.
Yay, learning.
Okay. So let's try it in stages. So that is 19 total.
Throwing knives. Yeah, they do one. D10,
right.
yeah.
I'm going to say these guys have 20 SHT each. So you hit him, and he's not, I mean, he's like, he's like, yes, knife, But I'll say, he'll be at a disadvantage on his turn when he shoots.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the extra stuff. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think that is right. I will double check later, but yeah. Okay. So you hurt him. So you hurt the dude, but he's still up.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
Okay.
Is that me?
So that was 8. That was 23. Next up is 18, which is car 1, which is the one without the machine gun. You're next, then.
Gotcha. Yeah, the driver. He is going to be getting into firing position.
Okay.
So he'll be driving to, and you can see the window. The passenger window goes down, and you can definitely tell there's probably a gun in that window.
Okay, so it's not sunroof; it's just a passenger window.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the driver is going to try to get into position to have a advantageous shot at you. So let's see if he does so. Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah. Next turn. He's going to have a excellent shot at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless we do something. So Thad, now it's 44's turn.
Do we want the guy with the small gun and the better shot, or the guy with the big gun and the terrible shot?
Well, you know, that guy's probably going to be spraying.
Yeah, he goes at 4, so he.
Oh yeah, because he still has a turn to come.
Yep. So probably him.
Okay. So I have advantage on my shot. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, motherfuckers. I'm taking a picture of this shit because I just, on my D20s, rolled 2 20s.
God damn.
I rolled double natural 20s.
Nice.
Holy
Double naturals.
Posting this in chat. Good God. So do I hit with the grenade?
You hit beautifully with that grenade. It is a thing of exquisite beauty.
Yeah, there you go, guys. That's my day made. Holy crap.
Okay, you know what? With that, you throw it, it goes through the front windshield right into the driver's lap.
Yeah, I would say would use. I mean, since it's made from a rocket tube, it would do 3d12 damage if you want to roll. But I mean, it's a critical hit, so that's a lot of damage.
No. Double crits. The car explodes.
Yay!
So you're throwing it at the machine gun?
Yeah, I was sure because he still had turn this round.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that the car just explodes, and you see the guy with the machine gun go flying in several pieces out of the car and off the highway. Okay, mark the second car as
dead.
Dead.
So next up would be Bogart with a 15.
Okay, Bogart. Are you kind of like electronically monitoring those vehicles?
Yes. I am monitoring, looking for this, this beeper thing. Yes.
Give me an infosec roll.
An infosec roll coming right up.
Thank you, sir.
37. I call that a success.
Yeah. Actually, your first thing you're picking up is someone's there's a cell phone signal about to leave the truck. Someone's calling for help.
Okay. Let's see here. Am I enough of a hacker to block this signal?
I will give you a roll. I mean, these are not encrypted phones or anything. So yeah, you can make the roll.
He wins again. Again.
All right, yeah, you stopped the phone call from going through.
That's right. Hacker man right here.
Hacker
man.
Okay. Next up.
Let's see, that's the end of the turn.
Okay.
So we're back at turn me.
Oh yeah, because because the car exploded.
Yeah. Okay, the car that goes on 18 is going to get a roll with advantage.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I mean, I get to go first.
You get to go first, Ross.
Yeah, and then it's me, then Sitarra, then the car. So,
yep.
So I'm going to eyes on the prize, maneuver the Mustang right behind it, so Sitarra, Bogart can jump on. Trusting that my comrades can deal with the truck. Trusting that my comrades can deal with the other car.
I'll say a success.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say a success means they get to make the roll. A critical success would have meant they get advantage. But no, okay, they can just make a straight roll.
Okay, so you are now close enough that you can jump on and do your thing. So Sitarra, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna jump onto the truck now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm on top.
Right. You're okay. Your resident lion goes flying, and I'll even say, dig your claws into the top of the trailer, but you are on that trailer.
Resident Lion 4.
That's a game
now
I
it's
would
time.
play.
Now it's time to break out Russell, my trusty crowbar.
Okay,
so now it's the car's turn.
Now it's the car's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a guy that a guy has a machine pistol in the car.
Boo.
I'll go off the submachine gun rules here.
Boo that man.
So he's going to get it at an advantage, which is 2d20, and I believe
Uses the higher of the two.
uses the higher one.
Yeah. And with burst rules, to function as an AoE
Burst
by removing
rules?
a damage die. So basically, are you doing this as a single shot or is it going to be a burst?
It's going to be a burst.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
okay, so that's a 22 for your, yeah. I mean, that would...
It was
that
the
would-
best of
Oh, it was a
times. It
19,
was the
yeah.
burst of times.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 19 would definitely hit me before bonuses. So burst means that it is you drop one die. So instead of doing 3d8, it does 2d8, but all three of us would take it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I mean, I assume
save
since we're in a vehicle, there's not really much we can do.
Yeah,
No,
so-
not really. I didn't really focus on defending. Like I put it right in front of the thing. So
All right,
Hmm.
2d8.
Yep.
He doesn't do much.
Yep, 6. Do.
Is that 6 to each of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone,
And that
except
goes off
Sitarra.
of SHT?
Mhm.
Okay.
So, yeah. 6 total. Is everyone okay?
Oh yeah.
We're still up.
I got SHT for days.
Yeah.
All right. Next up.
Let's see. Now it is 44's turn.
44, you're up.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna, I suppose, attempt to paintball slingshot some windshields, since that seems like a good way of interfering with them. So back to regular roll. 15, and what would I add to that for a ranged attack? Is it perception?
What type of weapon is it?
It's a slingshot.
Yeah, that would be perception.
Okay, so it's 15 plus 4, so 19. Attempting essentially to blind them. I guess whichever vehicle is closest.
Well, there's one. The other two are still up front.
Okay, yeah, then the one that I can hit then.
Yeah. You hit the windshield. All right, anyone? Okay, the guy driving it will be at a disadvantage right now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it?
Oh yeah. Also, there's an
Oh, no.
escalation. So every round after the first, we add a +1 to escalation. And
Yeah.
everyone adds that to all attack rolls.
Oh, okay. Then it would have been unnatural 20.
Yeah.
But
go up to
either way,
6.
I still hit. So
Yeah.
yay.
So things are escalating.
Yes, they are.
Yay. So yeah, it's basically your perception, your proficiency if you have it, and which obviously matters because if you don't have it, you roll a disadvantage, and then escalation. So yeah.
All right. And finally,
Bogart.
Chris.
Yep.
Wait, is
What?
it proficiency that you add, or is it prowess? Because PRO is prowess.
Oh, prowess. Okay. Yeah, I guess you roll both. You add both to them, so.
Oh, okay. In that case, it would have been 24.
Oh no, it depends on the type of attack. Like ranged, bullet, energy, and explosive weapons do not add prowess.
Oh,
They
okay,
do
gotcha. Okay, then it
do
would have
add
just
it
been 20.
for throwing, I guess. So.
Oh, that makes sense. Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah. And finally, Bogart, Druid.
Yeah.
All right, you've blocked their call for help, and now I guess you can give me another infosec to see if you can detect a tracking signal.
I shall do this. Dicebot, go.
Nice.
Just barely.
Yeah, you made it. All right, yeah. You can definitely pick up a GPS pinger from something in the trailer.
Okay, so we know exactly where we need to go now. All right, high five, everybody.
Yeah, actually,
it's reasonably safe.
you've actually pinpointed the general location in the trailer.
Nice.
Okay, top of the round.
All right. So 44. Hold on the wheel.
Whoa!
I'm going to
Literally detaches the wheel, hands it to him.
I lean out the window and take a shot with my rocket launcher.
There it is. That's
Yay!
Yay! Rocket.
That does not work.
What? No, use your.
Yeah. Can I reroll?
Yeah, is will allowed for reroll, or did we?
It was.
Were we wrong about that?
That was in dramatic rolls. I don't know about how to use it in combat. In combat, I don't know. I mean, I could just miss.
I would actually say, talk to the creator to get it from his mouth directly. But I'll say right now, because I think it's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can spend a will to re-roll that.
Okay. I will spend my will.
Yeah. And entertaining.
Yay!
Entertaining me is a good thing.
Okay, 17 plus 5 plus 2. So 19 plus 5, 24.
Yeah, you hit the shit out of that car.
Yeah.
I mean, you could also choose to critically fail if you wanted, Ross. That'd be funny with a rocket launcher, right?
You fired it over your shoulder like Radon Chong in Commando.
No. Yeah.
You blew up that taxi behind us.
No. I am going to hit it, and it does 3d12 damage. I think it
do that shit.
I'm seeing if it doesn't had any special rules. AOE, yeah.
It's essentially everybody in that car is going to take this.
Okay. 21. And it is big boom.
Big bada boom.
Yeah, and then
all right. Okay, here's what I gotta say happens. Technically, you went through all of their SHT.
Yay!
They're not dead. They're not dead, but you do. The car is fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So the car goes spinning. Often you knock out the car, Ross, but the two guys in it survived.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter because they won't be able to catch up with us.
No, it's their car is screwed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I believe Sitarra is up next.
Mm-hmm.
You are on the top of the trailer.
Well, I'm going to give it a skylight.
Oh, David, sorry. They gave you one more thing. I forgot to mention this. They gave you a flare to light when you were in position, ready for them to come with the harness.
Mm.
Okay. Wow. So, first things first. I'm going to open up the skylight.
Yeah, you need to get
on the truck
skylight.
trailer.
Yeah.
Well, and if it does not have one, it will now.
No, yeah, you need to make a skylight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can essentially spend your turn doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't need
I've
to roll.
Got these lovely can openers on the ends of my fingers, and I'm just going to let them thing things.
Well, you have a cutting torch. You can't claw open the trailer.
Yay.
Yeah, but they gave you one of the cutting torches.
So does he have to make a roll for that? I mean, it sounds
no. It's
okay.
You just have to be occupied by that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't there two other cars in the front?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And in fact, after this round, they are going to we're going to add their initiative to it. But for now, for now, next up, which would have been them, but that guy's dead.
Yay. Then I think it is, car 1 is gone.
Yeah, 40. I think it's 44 now.
Is it me?
It's you.
Yay! Unfortunately, all of them are in front of us now, right? Actually, I guess I'm just driving, because I assume you're going to reload Rocket.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, all right. I guess, so that was
give me a driving check to keep this thing steady.
Yeah, that was going off of perception. Okay. I'm going to switch to my other D100 because those have been fucking with me. Okay, come on. It's less than 68. 54!
You succeed?
Yes, 54 out of 68.
By the grace of the road gods, you are keeping this car steady.
Oh. Probably not going to do a lot of good dodging, but if you need to shoot.
All right, Chris. I guess that there's not. I guess there's not much more you can't really hack a tracking device.
Probably not. Nah.
I mean, if you
I probably shouldn't try to jump out and stick to the car and try to beat people with my batons. It's
I was going to say why not
for trouble.
I was going to say why not jump out and stick to the truck and then knock the driver out and take it over? Because
I'll try that.
Right?
That's way more fun.
Okay, right now you can't. You'd have to jump onto the trailer.
Yeah.
And then kind of crawl your way along because you're at the back of the trailer right now.
I will perform this jump.
Do it.
What am I rolling?
That's athletics, which is if you don't have it trained,
strength or speed.
Yeah, strength or speed, whatever's lower.
Let's see here, strength or speed, whatever's slower. So strength at 14 would be my lower stat.
Okay, so
let's
it's
see what
58.
happens.
That's not terrible.
Hey! I think I get caught by the wind and blow away.
Oh, fuck.
I told you should stay in the car.
Okay. All right, Chris, you really want to make it. I'm going to give you. You need to make one more roll, and you really want to make this one.
All right.
Do you have any will left?
Well, I've only used one. How many do I have?
It depends. It's
Equal to your determination plus.
Okay, you could spend it ahead of time to get this roll at advantage.
All right, I'll do that.
Actually, he wouldn't have been able to since it's not a trained skill.
Oh, you can't use it for trained skills?
You can't pay for advantage unless a skill is trained, I don't think.
Oh, that's right.
All right, well, in this case...
yeah.
Roll for your life, young Dicebot.
Yeah.
Better.
Okay, yeah, you try to jump onto it, and then you've never actually jumped from a speeding car onto a truck,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of miss, but at the very last second, you catch the very end of the. You're actually clutching the back of the trailer as the truck is going.
My antenna and wings fluttering in the wind.
Yeah, you're a mud flap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but you just managed to not go tumbling onto the pavement.
Well, that's good.
Good job, Dicebot.
I do know some first aid, but I'm driving right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, so we're back to the top of the round now.
Okay. So I'm going to spend
here come the other two cars.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me roll for them.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the first one. And this oh, well, fuck that one.
That's rough.
Okay. So 16 and
16 and a 2.
Car 3 is 16. Car 4 is 3. Okay. They're very low initiative bonuses. All right, that's fine with me.
Yeah, these are Russian thugs driving.
Okay. They're not the quality Russian thugs.
They're not the wheelman.
They're the bargain bin Russian thugs. So
yeah, they are.
So I'm still first. I'm going to spend my action to reload.
No. They're going to spend this round getting into position.
Okay. Yeah. No, but I'm at the top. But
yeah. So I know. So yeah. They're going to go next turn.
Yeah. So I'm reloading this turn.
Okay.
So
reloading the rocket.
Also, I remembered that I had the explosives package, which means all explosives I use gain an additional damage die. So I'm actually rolling 4d12 on my rocket launcher. So, yay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah. Anyways, Sitarra, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. I am going to grab that rope at my waist.
Oh, just a second. I'm going to be making a quick roll. There's no way you're going to make a perception roll for this because you are on top of a speeding truck.
Right.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm going to say, hey, David, you remember the movie Speed when they're on top of the elevator?
Uh-huh.
And a shotgun blast suddenly tears a hole through the trailer?
Uh-huh.
Well, that just happened. Well, this has happened to the trailer.
From inside the trailer?
There's a guy in the trailer.
Okay.
But he did not. He fight. You weren't standing directly over the part you just cut through. So he barely missed you with a shotgun blast. But now you know there's someone in the back of the truck.
Okay. So I'm going to take 2 steps back, towards the rear, and toss the end of that rope over the back for Bogart.
All right. Don't need to roll. You could just do that
and hold on to the other end of it,
Excellent.
Once I feel the lack of slack on that end of the rope, I'm pulling up. So,
okay. So, Chris, you will be at an advantage to make your roll to get back onto the truck.
All right, I'm rolling to grab this rope.
Yeah, you can go. Actually, you can do it on your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Next is, I believe.
Well, now it is 44.
44.
Yay! I assume I'm still driving.
Yep.
Oh boy!
Oh, don't forget the escalation.
Well, that's for attack rolls.
Yeah, that's just for attacks, isn't it? Or is it?
Yeah, it's just for attack rolls.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, it would just,
come on. Under 68, please.
Yeah, I think we're at round 4.
Nope. I fail. I roll a 90.
Okay.
What were you trying to do?
Just keep driving coherently. So
Okay.
I don't know what that means. If it just means that, like...
Oh, well... Okay, I'm going to say that means... Okay, Chris, it's going to be a standard roll. No, wait, no, never mind. You're on the truck, not the
he's on the truck.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah...
I don't know if if that means we like lose distance
Probably
or
slow down, yeah.
Okay, no, Ross, your shot will be at a disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I'm not... I mean, next round.
I know, yeah, when you make it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
you could spend will to negate it.
I don't have any more will.
You should get more will.
And finally, I believe we're back up. Oh, yeah, we're back up to Druid. Give me an athletics roll with advantage to climb back up.
You know, I do have climbing as a hobby skill. Is that worth anything here?
Yeah.
I mean, theoretically, that means you could add advantage to it, but you already have advantage. So
okay, so he does it.
You do it. Roll it. Do the other roll just to see if you get a crit.
Another D100.
Yeah. You get 2 rolls. Doesn't matter. No crit, but yeah, you don't fall off the back of the truck like you were in danger of doing. And now you are on the trailer with him.
Roach on the run.
Okay, now we're back to the top of the round.
Mm-hmm. All right. I will take a shot at car 3. All right. The one with the 16 initiative.
Disadvantage because of the erratic driving that's going on right now.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm bad at this.
But we're around 5, so
yeah.
I have plus 10 to my attack.
Oh shit!
Rolls. Yeah. So does a 12 hit?
Yes, it will.
Yay, buddy.
Which one were you aiming at?
Car 3, the one with the 16 initiative.
I figured that would be.
Yeah.
How many? What did you say the damage was because of your
now it's
bonus?
40. It is actually 4d12. So AOE.
Yep, it is 40.
Roll like shit though.
It's still 19.
Still 19 damage. So
all right. I'm going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
The 2 guys in the car survive, but the car. I'm sorry. It's really hard to keep a car going after being hit with a rocket.
It's true.
Yeah. I'm down 2 rockets though, so that's the real tragedy.
3 rockets. You remember you turned 1 into a grenade.
One. Yeah. I know. I started the fight with 5, and I'm down 2. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up.
Sitarra, but you're down 2 cars.
You have cut the hole in the truck, but now there is at least one dude with a shotgun in there.
Right.
Probably not a hobo with a shotgun.
Well, to be fair, one thing that I would like to ask, if I may, since I was using a cutting torch, do I have shielded goggles? Basically like welding goggles.
Yes, I'll say you do.
Perfect. So here's my action for this round. I'm going to pop the top off of that flare so that it's burning super bright, and I'm just going to drop it through the shotgun hole.
All right. Yeah, for sure this guy is going to be... let me roll. I need to roll initiative for the shotgun guy.
So I guess I'd put him at disadvantage for shooting.
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to be blinded by the light.
Well, yeah. When he goes at initiative 7, he will be at a disadvantage. Okay.
And is it safe to follow that flare down through the hole that I cut, or not?
Well, I think everyone has 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so flare first, and then drop in second.
All right, I'll say you can drop down the hole.
Quiet E or quiet?
No, there's no way to.
There's no cover.
There's no cover. But yeah, you're down. We'll get to.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to hold, like you could wait around, and he would fire with disadvantage, and then during your turn you could drop down and attack.
That's true.
Well, has he acted yet? What initiative is shotgun guy?
I just rolled for him.
Okay,
he's
at a 7.
He's going at 7.
So 1-8 actually, because it's D20 plus 1.
Isn't the 1 included in the roll? Or is it not?
No. Look at details. 7 is the number in parenthesis, and then.
Well, still, like so he's going on 8.
Number is 8.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
cool.
The final just a roll is 8. So you could just move in this round. It sounds like, and he'd still be at disadvantage, or
Well, yeah, he's going to attack you regardless, but he'll be at a disadvantage.
All right, that's fine.
You can drop. So you still drop down.
Still drop down.
Okay. Cool. You're down you are in the trailer.
Okay.
Next up is, I believe, 44.
Yep.
Yay! Continue driving. Maybe slightly better this time. Let's see. Oh, 21. Yeah, 21 out of 68. We're good. Gonna catch back up.
All right. Yeah, you've studied the driving. It's like, technically you've never done this before.
Well, not at this speed. We've known each other for a year, so I'm going to assume I've casually driven.
Yeah.
All right. I believe, Druid, do you go after 7?
So Thad is 17. Chris is 15. Car 3 is 16.
Okay, Chris, you're next.
Just blew up. So yeah.
So Chris, you're next.
Okie dokie. Let's see. All right, I am securely on the truck. Has the driver been accosted yet?
No. I'll say you could spend this round just crawling along the trailer to get to the cab.
I do this with aplomb.
You don't need to roll because this is your natural. You're doing your roach thing.
Doing my roach thing.
So yeah, you just spend this turn, getting up. Are you going to the driver's side?
Yes.
Okay, you will be at the driver's side door next round. Okay, I believe next would be shotgun guy.
Yeah, he's at the bottom of the round. Yeah.
Yep, here it comes.
Well, the car 4 and the shotgun guy are left.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun guy is before car 4.
Yeah, here goes shotgun guy.
Shotguns do 48.
And it's at a plus 10 right now.
Well, the escalation is plus 5. My natural bonus is plus 5.
Okay, so plus 5.
So, well, if he had whatever his natural bonus is, if he has any,
it's plus 1.
Okay, so plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
So 2d20 plus 6 if either one is.
Nope.
Well, no, 11.
Oh wait.
No, it's with disadvantage. So 7 plus 6, 13. What's your defense, Sitarra?
19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, a shotgun blast goes off. Luckily, you actually don't have advanced hearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just awful. It's not like awful, brain splitting.
Yeah, it's a shotgun blast in an enclosed space, but he misses you.
Yeah.
All right, finally, the car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the driver has to get into firing position.
Mm-hmm.
And he will.
Mm-hmm. And
Ross, you can see that the window's down. A guy leans out of the car and is holding what appears to be an M79 grenade launcher.
Oh, don't like that.
Okay, switch. I'm gonna try. I shoved the. I just loaded it for you. Good luck, 44. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top of the round.
All right. Evasive maneuvers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give it a roll.
Yeah. Crit.
Oh, nice.
Here's how you do it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like, there's a reason why you're the driver, Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I guess I the way I picture is I tapped the brakes lightly to get right behind
shove me
them.
over.
Yeah. And so we're on their 6, like they what window was the grenade launcher leaning out of?
Passenger side.
Passenger side. Okay, so yeah, we're behind them now, so he can't shoot at us without shooting through the window, which would be bad for a grenade.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so I'll say he will definitely be at a disadvantage.
Speaking of disadvantage.
Yeah, Sitarra.
Sitarra. Yeah.
You were in a trailer with a burly-looking Russian guy with a pump-action shotgun.
Yeah, about that. So my combat style is Pursuit Predator. It allows me to do some really fun things with my claws, so let's try that.
Okay.
Shall we?
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
Pretty much.
Plus 6 on escalation, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, shit is getting real.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing one of the special attacks?
Well, I'm going to be using my hooking claws, which means that once I get him, he's grabbed. And then I've got the special ability Rake,
Mm-hmm.
which allows me to do extra claw damage. So,
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. What's his defense, Tom?
13.
13. Okay. Kind of sucks.
okay, and you said so add strength and escalation and what?
Prowess for a grab attack.
Okay, so that is
I
going to
assume
be
Hooking Claws just let you do a grab attack.
yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you're doing without penalty.
And our escalation die is currently at 6.
Yeah. So it says
Okay.
standard attack, you don't get advantage, but yeah, you. Yeah.
That would be a 28.
I mean, your base roll was enough to hit him, so yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you hit. Yeah, you grapple. Yeah, you
make a friend.
You make a friend. Okay. You make a lovely Russian friend.
Let's see here. The grab character loses one action, gains disadvantage on maneuvers against the target, except for the foe grabbing them. On any target except for the foe grabbing them. Ends if blah blah blah. Okay. So he can still shoot you with a shotgun, but he has disadvantage again. He'll still have disadvantage. So
okay. Do I get to do the damage?
Raking, hook claws. Yeah, what is rake a separate ability?
Probably a species thing, right?
I believe it is.
Is it in your tiger write up, or is it in the
lion?
Lion write up, yeah, or is it in like one of the major?
It should be a major trait.
Okay.
Rake claws, yeah.
When you are inflicting the grab status, you may add additional weapon die when using claws to damage your grab target. Okay. So basically, you get to inflict your claw damage on them. Claws are a D10 weapon, and you get to add your strength. Yeah. So you get to basically treat it like a So
it's also like it. So it says, hold on. You may add an additional weapon damage die. So doesn't that mean you'll do 2d10?
Okay.
Like you'll use your claws to it says using a. Let's see. You may add an additional weapon damage die when using your claws to damage your grab target. Right.
All right. Yeah. So
So 3d10, David.
No, it's 2d10 from that. The claws, 2d10 from his strength, and then 1d6 from his size. So 4d10 plus 1d6 damage.
Okay, so that's 20 on the 40-10.
Mm-hmm.
That's all of his SHT.
And 4 damage on top.
Okay. So
he's injured.
Yeah, he's injured. You'd have disadvantage. He is in not a great shape. But if he's not unconscious or
two injuries would knock him unconscious.
Okay. So he'll get one last chance to shotgun you.
But I think that's like a hard disadvantage he has. Disadvantage from the grapple and injury.
Well, injury might not give him a disadvantage to that. It may, he may have just. Probably you don't want to get that. I don't know if disadvantage stacks.
I know there's such thing as hard disadvantage.
Hard disadvantage.
Okay.
What does that?
Let's see.
We're learning about the game.
We are learning the system.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to go. I didn't want to do any named enemies yet.
Hmm.
Well, and to be fair, I was also going to ask if it is too much to throw on top of that. But I was going to bellow directly in his face, like roar at him, because.
No, that's you need another action for that.
Yeah.
I mean, if not, we'll just go with disadvantage right now.
It mentions hard disadvantage, but I'm having trouble finding what it.
Some effects grant hard disadvantage. This overrides and cancels out any contradicting advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So it would be something that's specifically mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, he'll get to attack you with the shotgun again, but he'll be at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool. Sitarra, that's you.
Oh, actually, we're doing the percentile disadvantages. They do it differently. It's actually the higher of the two 10-sided dice becomes the tens digit, regardless. Which,
okay. That's.
I kind of like doing rolling 2 dice because that's easier for DiceBot to do.
Yeah, I'm willing to stick with that for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
D20 is the same way. Like roll 2, take the higher, or discard the higher and take the lower. So yeah, we're doing. Yeah, they just change it for percentiles for some reason.
All right.
Anyways.
All right, so I believe 44 is up next.
Yeah.
Oh God. So what happens if I try and fire a weapon that I don't know what I'm doing with?
Disadvantage.
Goody.
So you roll 2d20, add your
okay.
perception and 6 for escalation.
Okay.
Then,
So my perception is 4 plus 6, so that'd put me at a plus 10.
Mhm.
Come on, D20s. Don't let me down.
lower
What
this
the
is.
shit? I rolled 2 13s this time.
Nice.
So,
These dice love each other, so that's 23.
Yeah.
That's a hit. That's for sure a hit.
Okay.
What in the shit?
Hey, what were you shooting?
Rocket launcher.
Yeah, I'm shooting Ross's rocket launcher that he handed to me.
Yeah, that's
40-12. It's my
that's-
rocket launcher.
yeah.
I
So
think
40-12 now.
It's 40-12 because it's my rocket launcher, and because I have the explosive skill packages.
Okay, so yeah.
So I guess I
3d12.
kind of juiced all the rockets.
Okay, so it's you that would get the bonus.
Yeah. Any explosive I use does an additional die. I guess.
So
I mean, it
3d12.
depends on how you interpret.
That's
that,
still
so.
3d12 worth of damage.
Yeah. Okay. So just
Gotcha.
3d12.
So that would be 12. Nice. 8. So 20 and 30.
Damn.
All right, yeah. This one you don't. You just blow the car to pieces, and they do not survive.
I just murder a car.
Yeah, I'll say bonus. Yeah, you awkwardly fire it, and it basically it goes right through the passenger compartment.
Yeah, you see.
And it's like that's what I'm like. You then you look at the rocket launcher in amazement.
Yeah, like there's just a beat, and like Cindy and I look at each other, just sort of shrug.
Yeah, obviously now you get why I use that.
Oh, and you know what else? He had a grenade launcher in there, so they all went off too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Like that's what I've been telling you all. You're all too lazy to go out and build your own rocket launcher and rockets. That is too time consuming.
Yeah. Oh, just
Anyways.
an extra effect. Hey, Druid.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
Hey, you're clinging to the car cabin right next to the driver's side door, and an eyeball just bounces off the roof of the cab and rolls away.
Neat.
I think it's,
just like my gory horror films.
Well,
now I think it
serious.
is Druid's turn is now.
Hey, Druid, your turn is now.
Okay, let's see here. So I mean, I guess I can reach in and start clobbering the dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I grab one of my batons and start screaming and hitting him. I'm like,
oh yeah, oh dude, you totally unleash a roach screech. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving that.
We're in the deleted scenes from Mimic mode here now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, it's your strength plus your prowess plus 6. So whatever
strength
those two
plus
bonuses.
prowess plus 6. And that's a 1d20, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
1d20. Add those two bonuses. Those 3 bonuses together.
Okay, so it's 11. Looks like, or no, wait, that 11 is just with the escalation. So what's your strength and prowess?
Strength and prowess. Let's see here. Prowess is at 15. Strength is at 14.
The bonuses.
The
The
bonuses.
bonuses, that'll be 2 and 2.
All right, so you add 4 to it.
15.
So 15.
Yeah.
That's enough to hit. Yeah, it said their defense is 13.
Okay.
And also, he's driving the truck, so that.
Yeah, he's all right. So baton does a D10 damage.
1d10 coming up.
But you also get to add your strength bonus. You said
Strength bonus.
Which is another D10, and then your size is 10. So you get to add a D6. So it's 2D10.
2d10 and 1d6.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think you actually get to add your strength bonus to the damage as well.
Yeah,
So
you
I
do
think
add your strength bonus too.
Okay, so
To the damage roll.
Do the
yeah,
damage.
so add 2
Yep.
to that.
So 10, 11, and 12. Yeah.
All right, you hit him. He's got 20 SHD, so he's still there.
Okay.
All right. finally we have shotgun guy.
Yeah, he can attack again. He's just at disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's +6 right now still.
6 plus whatever is. Does he have a?
I would assume it's
Plus
1.
Yeah, so
Okay.
+8.
7.
Yeah,
So
+7.
he has a 7 total.
Haha! He missed!
He totally misses.
Wait, did he critically miss?
I do believe that that's what that natural 1 means.
Did he just shoot himself in the foot?
I don't think there are critical fails for attacks in this.
Oh.
No, actually, what I would say is shell gets shell gets jammed in the chamber. So he's got to spend the next round clearing it.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be fun for him.
Unless he decides to attack you, to just swing it at you. Like
I mean, he can make an I mean, if he survives the next round, he can make another grab to break free. So
yeah. All right. New round. All chase cars are gone.
Okay.
Yay.
Let's see. I am going.
Oh, and by the way, Ross, you do see the birds saw the flare, so they're coming in.
Honestly, Cindy, might be a good idea if the one of us who is better at driving goes up there and backs up Druid. So we might want to drive up there, have me take over the car, and you go up there to take over the semi after or during Druid knocking that guy out. Otherwise, Druid's going to be the one driving the semi.
Okay, yeah, I will do that. But if whatever you do, look after this rocket launcher. Okay.
We'll look after it like it is little sister's little sister.
That's right. I don't care about this car. I care about the rocket launcher.
Yeah,
All right.
I gotcha.
All right, so I drive up.
Hey, can make a roll. Drive.
Actually, I do not make that. So.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. It's not a crit fail. It's just.
Well, I mean, do I really have to make a check just to pull up? I'm not really doing it. There's no opposition.
Okay,
anymore.
so you're not trying to give anyone an advantage or anything.
No. I just want to get up there so I can next round. I'm going to jump onto the car.
Okay, yeah. Just accelerate forward.
Yeah. So,
Sitarra,
you're fancy.
Next.
Yeah.
Well, since this guy tried to shotgun me while I had my claws in him, I'm going to ask him rather politely not to. And by ask him politely rather or not to, I mean pull claws apart while indued. I don't speak Russian, but I do speak fluent claw.
So it's 26?
That's a 26.
You hit the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I think it would be the same damage as last time.
Same damage as last time, yep.
So that is 4d10 plus a d6.
I think he might be dead.
Yeah, David, you just fucking took him out.
Shredded dude.
Yeah, so, David, how do you kill him?
Wishbone.
What did you wish for?
I wished for him to stop shooting me with that shotgun.
I
wish that wish was granted.
Your wish came true, David. So happy for you. All right. Yeah, don't need to worry about that guy anymore. You inflicted way more, almost double what he had left.
I'm pretty sure.
The listeners at home, that's a 39.
I'm pretty sure that cats have done all the murdering today.
Like as they should. Well, right now the raccoon did some murdering too.
Well, I mean, he did some serious injuring and destroying cars, but did he kill any of those guys? Or did she kill any of those guys?
I don't think none of the cars I blew up. You said that you specifically.
Yeah, because I said canonically, I set off those grenades or whatever.
Oh, it was the grenade that killed you.
I rolled.
Oh, so technically, mine committed suicide. So.
Oh yeah, good job, Ross. Your hands are clean.
Yay! Go Sydney.
All right. Next is 44.
Oh yeah, I guess I should. I'm taking over the wheel, so we'll. I'll try and.
I mean, you don't really have to roll. I'm just.
Yeah, you just accelerate.
I'm just getting out onto the hood. A totally normal thing to do. Speeding down the highway.
I'm rolling anyway. 7.
Yeah. Okay.
You're a driver.
Yay!
And finally, I guess Bogart, we can go with you.
All right, I'm gonna club this guy again. I'm still screaming at the top of my lungs.
Making horrific insect noises.
Yeah.
Yes.
As one does.
As one does.
All right, so the same rules as before then, yeah?
Yeah, same rolls.
Only +1 more because of escalation.
So that's going to be 3d20 now?
3D.
No, I mean
10.
plus
Oh,
plus
no,
one
it's-
more for the bonus.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, the
so
escalation dice tops at 6.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
No worries.
2d10.
Plus 1d6. Damn.
D6.
Whoa.
Well, that's if you did. You already roll the hit?
Well, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't roll your d20 for
Yeah,
attack.
Okay. roll
Okay.
Well, yeah, we'll keep that damage roll if you succeed.
that. Yeah. Ooh, that might miss. So that's 10 plus. That's a 14.
Oh,
That's it.
you make it just barely.
So yeah, you inflicted
18
18 damage. Plus, no, 20 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20 damage.
Is he dead?
I'll say
unconscious.
he's unconscious.
First blood!
Like, well, now you have the problem of now technically no one's driving this truck.
We're
no.
working on it.
I
Can I
flee.
just go ahead and make my climb check to climb?
Yeah, we're
into-
back to you. Okay,
All right.
I'll say combat's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but now you are you need to get on that truck.
Yeah. I mean, I have advantage, so I make it.
Oh yeah.
Climbing checks because I have climbing claws. And I'm
Okay,
very good at
Ross,
climbing.
you have now just jumped onto a speeding truck from a Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
How do you
worries.
feel?
I'm like, I cut the guy out of his seatbelt and I throw him out of the car.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. And then I climb in and take over the vehicle. So I'll make a drive check for that.
Yeah.
And I don't make that. That is a very high roll.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's not a crit fail.
All right.
Well, it's a 92.
All right.
But it's a bit different than a normal car.
Yep.
All right, Ross. I think that's a failure. So give me. Okay, let's try to figure out how to play this out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess never mind. You could have let Druid drive.
Okay, no. Okay, I'll actually say the truck kind of jackknifes,
Oh.
and it kind of impacts. It like impacts a.
I failed driving.
Yeah, the truck impacts a railing on the side, and kind of the cab kind of folds out, and it locks it into place. And the Chris, you're definitely going to need to make a. Oh wait, no, you're clinging, so you don't need to worry about getting thrown out. Okay, whoever's driving Thad, you need to make a driving check right now to avoid this truck slamming into the car.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Wow, it's more like you see what happened. It's like, oh Jesus!
What?
It's
My hand
really
immediately
hard.
darts over to secure the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
And
Thank God.
yeah, essentially the cab crashes and the trailer separates.
Mm.
Oh, how's Sitarra doing in the trailer?
Yeah, Sitarra, you're. Oh yeah, and also it's slick in there for some reason.
It's okay. I've got cleats.
Cleats are kind of good. It's a metal floor. Cleats don't work on metal floors. Like,
Yeah, so David,
that's
you're
not
gonna
how
need to
cleats work.
give me an athletics check to avoid getting flung around the trailer.
What if he's like really fat? Do the cleats work then?
How are they going to puncture into the metal floor?
If he's really fat, how fat are you?
He's not. He's
Not that
skinny.
He's actually
I'm
really
very
skinny.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's wiry.
My entire build was to fit into tiny boxes. Papa and Daddy had me on a diet.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oof, that's rough.
So that's a 99.
Uh-huh.
Y'all can we can mark that as a bonus later.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's if you upgrade a failure to a crit failure.
Oh, it's not. You don't get a bonus for just naturally crit failing.
No, you have to choose to make a
okay,
regular
interesting.
fail.
But,
Like I could have done that right then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call that. I'm gonna call it 2d10 of damage of getting slammed the fuck around that trailer.
Yeah, that's fair. Is that for? Okay, that's for him.
Yeah. Okay, that is 9 damage total.
Okay. Well, next time.
Ow!
Okay. Important note. Next time, we don't fuck with the driver. Good lesson, team.
All right. It could have been worse. Could have been worse, but if Ross had crit failed, it would have been very, very, very bad for you.
I was tempted to get that bonus experience.
Oh yeah. So in this case, yeah. So yeah, the birds are now overhead. They're ready for you.
Huh?
I'll say it is pretty cool. You get like the blood coming from the corner of your mouth. So the blood, it looks cool.
Okay, well that's the important thing.
Yeah, bit the inside of your cheek a little bit.
All right, so they fly over. They're hovering overhead, and they lower the harness down to you.
Yay.
So yeah, David, you know the number of the box that you need to connect, and yeah, it's pretty easy to find. You match the 12-digit number. Do you hook it up?
Absolutely.
All right, it's hooked up.
What does it look like?
It's a wooden crate that actually it looks like it has the logo for a garbage disposal manufacturer somewhere in Europe.
Okay.
Like
Legitimate disposals unlimited.
Like they are perfectly legitimate disposals.
Hmm.
All right,
and not nuclear weapons in any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
So yeah, and they take off, and the birds fly off with it. And they say they're going to meet you back at the back at their safe house, the storage facility.
All right.
They said that but now that they got the Maine package, you're free to look through the back of the trailer.
We should probably hurry.
Yeah. I get out of the truck and run over to the Mustang. Move over. Let's get the fuck out. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Like, do you search any of the other crates in the back of the truck?
I'll pop open one. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you just doing it quickly, or are you taking your time?
Yeah, just quick. I would say quick is good. Quick is good.
All right, you're able to open them up, and there's 4 dozen. I'll say you can get 3 dozen open before you kind of realize you're pushing your luck.
Mm-hmm.
Worked for me.
So in the ones you have, there
That's 36.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, out of the 36, 30 of them are legit garbage disposals.
Oh, sweet.
But in the others, you can clearly it has a fake bottom on them, and you find one contains a couple of them contain several high-end bottles of vodka.
All right.
And another one has looks like they were smuggling guns in the rest of them.
Oh, neat.
Okay. So here's my suggestion. We grab every box that we have not managed to open.
I mean, they're crates. We can't take the whole crate. We have a Mustang.
Yeah.
We have to just take the items.
Grab some guns and go.
Guns and liquor. Let's go.
Guns and liquor, go. Right.
You said she's kind of get all you can carry, throw them in the trunk of the Mustang, and take off.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So soon you are back. You are back at the storage facility. And they already have. Speaking of booze, they already have bottles of beer. They're opening in celebration for you guys when you show up.
Okay. Shouldn't. I mean, I think it's a little early to celebrate, guys. We need to make the deal. We need to get the money.
Absolutely. They say you want to give the guy a call.
Yeah. I will call Gerald.
And he says hey. Oh, how'd it go?
It went well, Gerald. How are you doing?
Well, I'll feel better when they tell me how it went. Do you have it?
Well, do you have our money, Gerald?
I've got it all. I have got it all. Yes.
Can you send me a photo of the money, Gerald?
Okay, sure. Hang on. Yeah, but
do you have some paper? Can you write today's date on the piece of paper?
Sure.
On the letter G.
Proof of life, but for money.
Yeah.
He does it, and he sends you an awkward picture.
But
you can see there's the webbed hand just kind of holding a piece of paper next to a stack of cash.
Great. Yeah, we do have the package.
Oh God, fantastic. Okay, listen. Meet me at this location. I'll be there within the hour.
Okay, Gerald. All right. Pleasure doing business. All right. So, what's the location?
It's a rest area. It's been closed for remodeling, so it hasn't been in use for about a month.
Okay. Hey, Maverick.
He's like, yeah.
Can you send some of your people to like sneak up there in the trees and kind of like make sure it's not like an ambush before we move in with
So
the
it's like
vehicle?
we've already got some people on the way.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, I figure, we got the Mavericks for air coverage. We got our own stealthy asses for ground coverage, and it'll be a good time.
Okay.
Be a
So
good
we're
time.
So we'll jump ahead. You guys go there.
Well,
One
I'm
thing
going to look
before
at the.
we do,
Yeah.
is anybody wounded in our group?
Just superficially, like
Superficially, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going.
There was some extreme danger there for a while, but you got through it.
I'm going to take a handgun from. I assume there's at least one handgun from that.
Yeah, there's a box of like Makarov pistols.
Okay.
Makarov.
All right, I'm taking that because I actually took the pistol proficiency too, so I have something other than the rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
They're pretty high end Russian guns.
Okay. I'm also going to look at the crate and see if I can tell anything about it without opening it. I'm definitely not opening it, but I'm looking to see if it smells. If it, I don't have a Geiger counter, but if it looks weird, if it,
just the crate itself.
Well, I mean that's it, right? Like, there's nothing else around it.
No.
Okay, yeah.
No, the crate is just a crate, but it is like when you knock on it, it is the other crates were like it kind of had a hollow knock because there's a lot of space right underneath the wood.
Mm-hmm.
This one there is none of that. Whatever's in there is solid.
Okay.
Oh, it's a tungsten cube.
Yeah, maybe. So because it weighs 500 pounds too, which I imagine is heavier than a similar size garbage disposal crate. So it's one thing. It doesn't smell unusual. It doesn't have any other unusual markings on the crate itself or anything like that.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we don't have a Geiger counter, so probably should have gotten one of those, but oh well. Let's load it onto this flatbed, put a tarp over it, and hope for the best.
Yeah, one of their other birds, drives up. So you're all in the flatbed. Drive it up to the rest stop.
Actually, we'll take our own vehicle there, but we'll follow you. Yeah. Okay. So I assume the Maverick scouts don't report anything.
Yeah, they say the rest area is empty.
Cool.
So you're all waiting, and then shortly afterwards, Gerald arrives in his car.
Mm-hmm.
And when he pops out, he's like, "Oh my god, you actually did it! Oh, you guys are amazing! I can't thank you enough." Says here. He kind of hands you a gym bag. He says that's everything. That's $80,000 in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can count it if you want.
Oh sure, we'll do that. So you just want us to unload it here in this place? And then
no, they'll be here any minute.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then Maverick gets a call from one of her scouts that says, there's three vehicles approaching.
Okay.
I would say let's take the money and maybe stash it and maybe get out of sight.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't we'll hang. You know what? Actually, Sitarra will be up there with you. But yeah,
actually, Sitarra is hiding somewhere down here on ground level so that he can pounce.
Okay, well, I'm going to hide too because I have a rocket launcher and I'll have that ready to go.
All right, I'll be the one standing up like an idiot because I can read their minds.
Also, our human, Druid's really good at social things, right, Druid? Yeah, that's right. He is.
I'm just gonna chill over here.
Yeah,
like an idiot.
You're good. And, yeah. No, 44, I believe in you.
Read their minds
really good at this.
So that I can know a second before they splatter my head.
Don't worry, I'll get revenge. I've got 2 rockets left, and now I've got a handgun.
All right, great.
Right. And 2 vehicles. It's 2 cars and a large truck, obviously for the package.
Mm-hmm.
And they stop, and number of men in very humorless-looking men in suits get out.
And
so it's Druid and 44 are staying there.
Yeah. Hanging out. Got my hood pulled up.
I guess I am waiting in the bushes with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, the birds are they're up in the trees.
Yeah.
And it's one walks Gerald walks right up to them and is like, Like, gentlemen, thank you for coming. Your package is right here. You're right. It's right here. Are we good? And if it is as it says, then we are good. Check it. So they two of their guys go over, kind of pry open the crate, and Druid and 44, you're close enough to see this if you want to.
Oh, definitely. It's the other reason why I'm fine with being an idiot.
And they open up, and underneath the crate is a metal crate that has a radiation trefoil on it.
Ah.
Yeah, probably should have gotten the Geiger counter.
Yeah.
And they opened that up.
I mean, ideally, it wouldn't be leaking radiation.
And I'm gonna say, like, it looks a little like a garbage disposal.
Oh, well, then we're fine.
But it has a lot of wires that the standard garbage disposal doesn't.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it isn't marked with radiation symbols.
Well, that seems dangerous.
And one of them they start like examining it. As it says, they say something in Russian. It is legit, excellent work. And they close it. They load it, and then that guy reaches into his jacket, pulls out a manila folder, and as a Jill, it says, Your payment as for the agreement. It is best that we do not contact each other again. He says, "Oh, absolutely. This is everything I need. Thank you so much." Del Svidania. And they load up their thing, get back in their cars, and they take off.
Did I catch any informative stray thoughts that might tell me specifically what they were looking at in that box? Or
oh yeah, you totally do.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was totally a tactical nuclear weapon.
Cool. Mm.
Okay.
Probably it was a stolen tactical nuclear weapon.
Well, I mean, it's double stolen now.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell, like, these. You also get the thoughts that these guys were government, like Soviet, Russian agents sent to recover it.
Yeah. Cool.
And you also get that Gerald is over the moon right now.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it would be.
And and within minutes, they are gone.
Okay, well, that was less threatening there at the end than I was expecting, but it's fine, whatever.
He's like, this is everything I could have hoped for. You guys you're amazing.
Well,
enjoy the money, and believe me, I'm gonna the job you did. We definitely need to work together again. You guys are just consummate professionals.
Yeah, sure. Okay. But yeah.
Anyway, I gotta get this back. Look, I would say I maybe lay low. I mean, some of those Russians survived, so they
true, probably.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I've got so much to do. Okay, later, guys. I'm out of here. And tell those birds thank you. Tell the Mavericks thank you as well. I'm gone. He just runs back to his car.
God, I am tempted to just shoot him right now and take what he got from that.
I mean, that seems rude. Although apparently the guys who he was working for were some sort of like government agents. It's I could get vibes kind of. It's a little harder when it's in a language I don't speak, but definitely government dudes.
FSB.
Probably.
Russian,
I don't know.
Russian
I don't speak letters.
Okay.
But yeah, so so I guess government people know about mutants sometimes. I don't know.
These were Russian agents. You're pretty sure you know that.
Oh, sure.
Russians all know about mutants and animals. That's a well-known fact.
Oh wait, Maverick comes back out of hiding. Does it's like, well, this could have gone. This could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I was expecting to get shot.
Indeed, we were ready to shoot, but this works out fine.
Yeah, I mean,
she says she offers her hand. Like, I'm glad we could do this together.
Yeah. It turned out well. We ended up getting just about the amount of money that we were going to get at the beginning, anyways. That's good. Yay, team.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
So anyway, it's like, hey, the next time you're at our place, we'll have another drink on us.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
We like I say, I guess that's we have to stick together because humans are certainly not going to help us. Yeah. 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 Well, I got a great feeling about this, guys. I'm sure it'll go great.
That is the Russian job.
Yeah, we killed Russians and gave them a nuclear weapon. Yeah.
Well, they got their nuclear weapon back. It's different.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Stealing stolen stuff is fine, and also we don't care in the first place.
I mean, as long as we don't get blamed for it going off, it'll be fine.
Oh man, that would be wild. That would be wild, right? It goes off, and then they're like, "Also, mutants exist, and they did it."
Yeah, that would be really bad for us.
Yeah,
but anyway, you kind of get the general tone I'm going for here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll brush up a little more on the rules and ask.
Yeah, I think we all. At least we all got a basic gist.
Yeah. Like it's a fun system. And I quite enjoyed it.
Well, I'm interested to see. Honestly, the one thing I'm most curious about that we haven't really gone into that much yet for rules wise is hand-to-hand fighting.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of maneuvers.
Oh yeah, no, and the next episode will definitely
tournament arc
that.
Mm-hmm.
Tournament arc.
Yeah, like throwing more challenging foes at us would be great.
I know. I just I wanted to on our first time. I didn't want to get too deep, but now I think we're ready to do more in depth fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like rules for generic agents and stuff like that, or enemies,
and then named enemies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right.
So there's some people to use. But yeah.
Anyway, so that was episode 1, the Russian job.
We can talk about experience and leveling up after this.
Indeed.
So yeah. All right. Thank you all for listening. We'll talk to you later, and of course, don't forget about the Mutants in the next Kickstarter if you're listening to this.
Hell yeah!
In May of 2022.
Do it, back it, get it, go.
All right. All right. Bye.
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 Very well.